Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.
Yeah, surprise, bitches!
Welcome to the midnight. Yeah, welcome to the Midnight Paco Podcast, everybody.
That's right. We got a special guest for you, motherfuckers.
Aha!
That's right.
Introduce yourself.
I don't know about special. This is a silent job. I'm an up-and-coming comedian. Just started doing this a few months ago. So
That's right.
fairly
That's
new
right.
to the game, but these are a couple of cool cats I met at some of the open mics.
Yeah.
Definitely. As always, we'll get into the sponsors and then we'll continue Charlie Mike in this bitch. So
This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast is brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services, LLC. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is help with documents that need to be tied, guardianships, probate, divorces, wills and trusts, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049. Or you can give them a call at 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's right.
It's very professional. Very professional.
Now we're gonna probably figure a way to just start doing commercials on the side.
I just wanted to record it and never say it again.
I know, yeah, we can do. Well,
like to do
you have to upgrade it here and there once in a while. But
Yeah.
we'll figure out a different way to do that just in case. Because I'm always sitting here like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta find some more sponsors in this bitch, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like always, people, you can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy, Instagram.
And I am the _great_Corey COREE on Instagram. That's where you can hit me up with messages. Follow me, I'll follow you back. Or you could just hit up the Midnight Paco Podcast and get in touch with both of us. Or you can hit us on our email at
MidnightPacoPodcast@gmail, baby. That's right. And you can follow Silent Job at
silent.job on Instagram. I think YouTube, if you put an S and a question mark and a K, I should pop up.
There you go.
I'm a musician too. So.
Yeah, make some beats, people. Don't even
Dope
know.
music.
Scores for video games are off the chain, man. You don't even know.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to oversell it. It's
Hey, I love humble
No,
people.
it's the
I
type
love
of music I
humble
listen to because some of these artists nowadays ain't talking about shit no way. So I listen to a lot of like music without, lyrics that can
Glad
get
you
you.
can dig it.
Yeah, you can get into a mood or set a mood or or you could think off of it. Something that you could think people need to do some more thinking for themselves anyway.
Yeah, you also a musician. I like the shit that you got. It's
Thank
some
you.
out of the box,
Right.
different.
Thank you.
You can't really I can't come up with a genre for what you make. You know?
Because you shouldn't.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a
Right.
genre. I played a shout out to Reggie Williams, attorney, Esquire. I played I played a Kent State Folk Festival.
Oh, what? Okay. All right. What you was doing there?
Playing the guitar and singing.
Oh, wow. And you told me you're self-trained. Right? So you,
Yeah.
Self-taught.
self-taught.
and it sounds like it.
Okay.
Thanks, Dad. Self-taught.
Wow.
And they didn't know how to categorize us. I'm like, it's
That's
obviously
good,
folk
yeah.
music.
That's a good
But
thing.
because they looking at us, they like,
Right.
we don't know what category of music
Yeah.
put you in. And it's like,
Yep. My family, they told me, they was like, I remember when I first started making music, and we ain't gonna talk about music for the whole damn time.
Hey,
But
no,
we're gonna get to the comedy. But
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I first started making music, my mom and my brother, it was like, this shit is off. It's off. It's just off.
I mean, because it's not blazing.
My mom, she told me to just stop. She's like, just stop.
See, that's the
No.
problem with trying to contain people who are outside the box, dog.
Yeah.
That's the problem with society.
Yeah.
So-
Don't do mushrooms.
Yeah.
Start thinking
No,
way
you're right,
outside
though.
the
You're right.
box.
Yeah, they don't like that out of the
No.
box.
And sometimes you just gotta understand where it came from, and
Yeah.
and siblings are when I told my sister I was doing comedy, she told me,
Uh-oh.
you really ain't that funny, bro.
I like that, though. I like
you
the
doing
honesty.
comedy, you really ain't that funny, bro.
I like the honesty.
That's
too.
the honest love.
I love that, yeah.
That's what siblings are for.
Yep.
But yet she says this, and we be on the phone for hours dying laughing.
Right?
So
That was
you,
funny.
you dying laughing at
Yeah,
this
right.
unfunny dude here. You know.
Trust me, man. Everyone I said my family, they just look at me like, okay. I know I just do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, okay.
And
Have fun.
you think they would give up after a while? Well, I think my mom has given up. Because with comedy, she said, you ain't no fucking comedian.
Oh,
She said, you ain't
she's
said a
lying.
funny, she said, you ain't did a funny thing your whole life.
Man. She
Yeah.
watched your
I
set.
was like that. Yeah, she said, I didn't think it was funny.
Oh, see, she's not.
She like, see, it'd be, no, but she wrote 2 pages of comedy that she said I need to take on stage. I'm like, when did you become a comedian?
Like, you know what? I'm gonna help
Everybody
you out,
is
baby.
a comedian when they.
You get that? I
Everybody.
got my grandma telling me jokes.
Yeah.
I get it
I
too.
wish.
They be like, you know what?
Say that.
I got one for you, man.
Yep.
People
All the
I ain't
time.
heard of.
All
What's
the
this
time.
about?
And I'd be like, yeah, that's good.
You should say this.
Well, how about you do it? You know, like, you should get up there. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
right, man.
yeah.
Exactly, dude.
There was one joke, but it was already kind of like in the ether, you know. But my nephew, my wife's nephew, he told me about it, and I did put it in my shit, and it does hit. It's cool.
Okay.
That's the whole, you know,
yeah.
vampires are pedophiles.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? But that's something I was already going with because she used to watch Twilight and all that shit
Yeah.
to begin with. So I added that to my material, and it's great. You know what I
Okay,
mean? It
that's
works
good,
out
man.
good. So
Yeah.
there are some gems out there, but most of the time it's like, dude, that's your life. I can't even go
Yeah,
out there
I know.
and
That's
say
the-
it
that's the
because
tricky
it's
part.
It's not natural to me. You know?
So,
It is good
so,
you open to that.
So,
too.
Jive, like, okay, so how long you been doing comedy?
It's been a few months. It's only really been a few months that I've been doing it now.
How many times you been on stage, though? Because a
I've
few
probably been on
months.
stage like 8 times.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
A few months
8,
is a
9
long
times.
time, but it
I
all
kind of lost
depends
count. I
getting
think it
on
may be
stage.
8 or 9. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So fresh. You're
So-
super fresh. At
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I personally think that he has it, whatever it is. How
Natural.
you see
Natural.
Jive right now
Yeah.
is how I met him. He's been himself.
Yep.
His wardrobe, he didn't dress this way for the
Yeah,
big
yeah, that's the
No,
thing. Yeah,
no.
they get confused. They think it's like, oh, he's dressing up.
People,
For comedy.
he is a real life character.
Look, no. Here go a true story.
Real life.
A true story.
That's what I'm saying.
I wanted him to come out. I called him on Instagram, and he had on his Jive outfit at home. He was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just chilling at home. But he had on his Jive outfit. I'm like,
Yeah, that was a just in case, you know.
Oh,
I'm trying
just
to
in
get
case.
dressed
I was
in
ready
case.
to go.
You know, you never know. Some shit might jump off.
oh man. So,
See, God bless.
so
I
who
ain't
are
that
some of your
smart.
influences, man, in comedy, other than Justin and I? But
Okay, no, y'all cool. Y'all see, y'all are cool, man. I like how
Thank
down
you,
to
man.
earth y'all are. I wish
Appreciate it.
more comedians that I met were down to earth like y'all.
Man.
Because when we met, it was just automatically we connected. I was like,
Right.
damn, this is
Yeah.
cool. This is how I thought comedians would all be. And I was wrong.
I was thinking the same
guess.
thing.
Remember the first time you came to the Funny Stop? That was the first thing you said,
Yeah.
you know, to me as far as, what, you ain't had no fun with a room full of comedians?
Right.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
crazy,
came,
man.
and when I came, I'm like, nobody's talking to one another.
You know,
Nobody's.
yeah.
I'm like, are they comedians?
It's a separation. Like you feel the separation.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
but my influence started with I think Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
80s Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew Eddie Murphy.
But
But yeah.
See?
80s Eddie Murphy.
I'm cool with you still, baby.
Yeah.
2003 Dave Chappelle. I'm not gonna say current Dave Chappelle. You know I don't like him anymore.
Yeah.
I'm still cool with you, man.
Yeah, you still the shit.
Patrice O'Neal,
Yeah.
George
Can't go
wrong.
Carlin,
George Carlin.
Bill
one of mine.
Hicks.
Okay.
Don't know who Bill Hicks is.
He's
Yeah,
an
Bill Hicks is-
originator.
Yeah, he's got some
Yeah.
different. You know, all the comedians that kind of push that
Boundary.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
And
think we got
stuck
enough
with it.
comedians that's doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Chappelle still does it. He just does it in his own little form. He's not doing his crazy shit like he did, like you said, baby selling crack and all that.
Yeah.
You know? But, you know.
I guess for me, it has something to do, I guess, with picking sides. You know what I mean? Like, you can see if you listen to Chappelle, you can see he's on a certain
Oh,
side.
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
let's
He
talk about
feels a
Donald
certain
Trump.
way,
Let's
yeah.
talk about, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, we see what side. See, to me, I like a comedian that doesn't pick a side.
Right.
You know what I
Being
mean?
neutral.
That's one that I could relate to. One that
Right.
doesn't give a fuck about any of the.
That's why I don't
Politics.
That's why I don't talk politics because they're all full of shit.
Yeah,
So
right.
I can't
think
pick
you
a
trust
side.
any of
I
these
can't
guys.
pick a side
Yeah.
on any of them.
Right.
I mean, look, I wasn't a fan of Donald Trump, but Joe Biden's a goddamn weekend at
Right,
Biden's
yeah.
and shit. Internets. They
Yeah,
beat me.
it's a-
They so beat me to it. I was gonna do weekend at Biden's, but that's how it is, dude. This is the one that's leading us.
Right.
This old grandpa. I mean,
And,
no
you know-
offense to anybody that's old and trying to do shit.
But see, even saying that, that's almost like picking a side, right? You know,
not
saying-
really, because I didn't care if they were. Look, I didn't vote to begin with, so
Yeah, okay, I'm the same way.
Yeah,
Good.
all right, the
refreshing,
system's super broke.
Now, see,
you know
what's
what
going
I'm
on? You're getting a little quiet over here, man.
No,
I'm just making sure.
no, I'm good.
They want to leave you out of the.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'll jump in.
Because ain't nothing wrong with you having.
Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, no.
I'm just not caught up in the shit. I'm not in.
So you like it when they kept it real back in the day, not to get so political, take a side like you said.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Eddie Murphy raw. He talking about Mike Tyson. He talking about Michael Jackson.
Mr.
So,
T.
like, you're not supposed to be
Well,
doing
that's
talking about
what it
Mr. T.
is.
Yeah.
But he's talking about jokes about me. No, I didn't. You didn't.
Yeah, I love stuff like that, man.
I can dig it.
And,
So
yeah.
who else? Was that it?
Richard Pryor. Love Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor. Who doesn't love
I
Richard
didn't
Pryor?
realize, my mom was showing me this thing yesterday. He had a comedy album called That Nigga's Crazy.
Oh, yeah,
Man,
yeah.
that's so cool,
yeah.
man. I didn't know he had no shit like that.
Oh yeah, man.
I would like to come out with something like that.
A lot of people film albums, especially back then, before they
Yeah.
made specials and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, Red Fox.
Oh, I love Red Fox.
They all had
Yeah.
albums.
I like Red Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad
He was
loved
one of the
Red
other ones.
Fox, man.
Yeah, he's a raunchy guy, right? He was
Yeah.
saying some stuff that was like,
Right.
oh, man,
Right.
you able to say this? He said if you can't beat him, fuck him, because he got a Vietnamese wife.
Ah, damn.
Hey, man, that dude is funny.
Well, that's his life. So we can't say nothing bad about
Yeah,
him.
right.
You know what I'm saying? it is what it
I
is.
love that guy.
We can get into the wars and everything too, all those bullshit ass
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
drugs. But either way, no.
Yeah.
Comedy is great. So okay, and so how's your experience been?
Oh, I love getting on stage. And at first, I loved hearing the other. See, I said at first, I loved listening to the other comedians.
Mm-hmm.
And I always love seeing a new comedian that I haven't seen before,
Right.
or even an old comedian that's got some new material.
Right.
But watching these guys every week with the same, I'm gonna have to start stepping out, because it gets frustrating after a while.
Yeah.
And I know
it
who am
does.
I? I'm new to the comedy game,
But
I can see that they're not improving. I can see, especially some of the guys that have been doing it for 7, 8, close to 10 years. You're still going to open mics, and I can see why. I can see why you're still here.
Shout out to the professionals.
These are the professional open mics, right? We coined the term for it. Well, y'all coined the term. I can't take credit for that.
that's this guy right here.
That was genius too.
Yeah,
This
that's
is safer,
And you can get those T-shirts and other Midnight Paco T-shirts
Yeah.
on the website on Amazon.
That's
under
right.
26 Apparel.
26 Apparel, Redbubble, 26
Redbubble.
Designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
Everything
show-
else is frauds.
They got to show me how to make T-shirts. I got T-shirts I want to make.
Oh, I'll show you.
And is there any limit to what we can put on these shirts? that was
Certain things. I designed one that said 2020, and it had a bunch of things on it, and then 2021 with a bunch of uplifting things. And Amazon wouldn't approve it because it said it depicted human tragedy.
Okay.
Because I had one that said brutality with a thing like stick figures, like a cop beating another person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I
You
took
could
these.
have that?
Yeah, and it said.
But that's just one platform.
Yeah, because Redbubble allowed it.
Oh, okay.
So you can upload things to Redbubble.
Gotcha.
Basically, just go on Redbubble. Anybody that wants to do it, I'll just tell you how to do it now. And then if you want some off the side,
That's
off
good. Look
camera
it up.
shit,
Okay.
And if you wanted some more detailed stuff, I don't know. Are you gonna do you still do the personalized T-shirts yourself?
Oh, with the vinyl and stuff. Yeah, I do vinyl pressing and things of that nature. You know what I mean?
So
it's just
anything that you will probably want, because I got a dope shirt that he made for me. Well, I got 2 of them that you made.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah. I do.
I like
vinyl
Justin
pressing.
Fuller. He
Yeah.
dope.
So let me ask you something. I was thinking about putting a shirt together. Because I got this little...
Don't throw out your ideas, man. This is gonna be
Okay,
out
no,
there.
but I think this is genius. I mean, I don't care if anybody takes it. I doubt anybody would have the balls to do this.
First of all, they bootlegged our shit already
right off the rep.
with our faces on it.
Who the fuck bootleg?
Who the hell knows?
It's
Somebody
like
on the internet, man. The internet's wide, yo.
Several companies are selling our shirts, so if it's not from Amazon or Redbubble, it's not ours.
Yeah.
Somebody in India wearing...
Yeah,
Midnight
probably.
Paco?
Probably.
Wow.
Look,
Probably.
and if that ever happens to anybody out there, this is another heads up. You have to get a hold of those websites. You got to send them an email, talk about your infringement policy, show them that you created it first. Some of them will get back and take it off their platform.
Yeah.
Others haven't reached back to me. Amazon, this dude stole my design, the 26 Apparel one, uploaded it to Amazon, and it was selling it for cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey,
and I'm like,
already,
and I'm like, how's this on my page, but it's not in my inventory that I
Right.
created it.
Right.
And I kept digging, and I found out. So I emailed Amazon and told them about it, and they took it off the platform.
shut that
So,
operation
yeah.
down.
I bought the
So it's
Midnight
just a lot of
Paco
work.
one bootleg because it was cheaper.
That's what's up. Support. No.
No, but see, I was thinking, how about this? It's like a T-shirt, because I got this thing where I talk about top 5, and I know I'm new. Top 5 worst comedians in Cleveland. I can have the 5, like the back of the shirt. It'll be the list of comedians' names. Is that too far?
I mean, that's up to you.
I think
That's
it would
up
be
to you,
great.
man.
It would stir up some controversy. I mean, it'd be
Yeah.
like, who the fuck is he walking around with? You know, I think it would be just what we needed.
But you could do that and upload it to Redbubble all you want. And whoever wants to support it will buy it.
Nobody's gonna buy it.
I'll buy
I'm
one
gonna
for
be
you.
the only one.
I'll
That'd
buy
have to
it.
be.
If you-
Do you wear that?
I would.
If
Okay,
it's
I have to put jobs
Yeah,
personal,
yeah.
silent jobs
Something,
personal.
put your
top
shit
5
on.
worst comedians.
Yeah,
in
because I want
Cleveland
to
list.
support you.
And it
for
might
sure.
change. It'll be funny.
As long as you keep uploading this image, it'll be up there for
Yeah.
somebody to purchase.
I'll
That's
buy
the beautiful
one.
thing
I'll
about
buy
this
that.
platform.
I'll buy one.
Yeah.
Redbubble,
Nice
see,
and professional.
Redbubble doesn't have a limit to what shirts you can put up there,
Mhm.
as far as how many and what it is. As long as it ain't like straight up Batman or you.
Oh,
biting
no
some
copyright.
shit. Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
in no way, shape, form, or fashion am I trying to say that I'm a lawyer or anything like that, but I do have somewhat of a legal background.
And as far as names go,
Oh,
man,
yeah, is that illegal?
You probably don't. It would be like slandering.
Slander, yeah,
Slandering,
yeah.
you know,
Could-
so
you can make up names that are close.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah,
like Simi.
See, that would take out the. That would take away the.
like Midnight Paco.
Midnight Paco.
Yeah, what Ebony calls it,
Oh God, I don't even know what the fuck it was.
Rocco.
Shout out to Ebony.
Ebony
Timberlake.
Timberlake.
I met her, but I haven't seen her.
So, well, see, I'm always gonna give her props. I told my wife last night. She was the first one that came up to me when I got off stage at the Funny Stop and said, "You're funny." She was the first one to embrace me.
Yeah, she's really cool.
And you know what I mean? And I was like, "That's what's up. Thank you." Somebody acknowledged.
I
what
met her
I'm
at LVT. She's like, "You selling dick tonight?" I was like,
Is she?
I was like, "No,
a
I'm not." That's funny though. Like, you know, I thought that's how. Like,
Shout
y'all
out.
all remind me of how I envision comedians to be when you meet them.
Thank
right.
you. Exactly.
That's-
Open.
Open
Conversation.
Yeah,
know?
right. Now these other guys, it's like I
Helpful.
can feel there's something there. It's just a bad energy, man. I can't even explain it.
I
It's
agree,
like,
and I felt it too,
it's a
man.
disconnection.
And,
It's
and,
like,
and that's how
You
I
felt-
came
yeah.
up with the professional
open mic.
Yeah.
I like that. I
Cause
like
look,
that.
'cause there's
Names
plenty
for
of
these guys.
times, and obviously without names, I mean, you guys can throw names out.
I'm
either
not-
way.
Oh, yeah, he told me not to.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna throw out any.
Yeah, yeah. But there's people that I've seen other places. This is when it first kind of started. You see them, it's
Yeah.
like you know who I am.
Yeah,
You've
right.
seen me plenty of times.
And they look at you like,
Yeah,
Like
just
they
walk
don't even know
by, and
you.
it's like,
Mm.
hi. I mean,
Yeah.
we're all in the same area, and look, we ain't gotta be friends and hang out afterwards, but at the
Right.
same time, we're in the same. To me, it's like we're all in the show together. Like we talked
Right.
about it yesterday. When we're at the front stage, shout out to the front stage. We'll get
Front
into
stage.
that thing last night, Friday nights. It's like that. It's kind of like a group. And plus, now they kind of have like a VIP green room for the comedians, which made it even
okay.
cooler, y'all.
Hey,
Shout out to
VIP
Roselle
green.
Lamar, man.
Yeah,
That sounds cool.
Yeah, and Solomon who runs it, I think, is the man.
and yeah, so Roselle Lamar
Yeah, Roselle.
made us real comfortable in the
Yeah.
in the VIP area. That was dope.
Yeah, that was definitely dope, man. So, to me, like you said, that's kind of like getting to be our comedian family. But I said we like to branch out, it's just.
Yeah.
But this is a cool group of people, you know what I'm saying? We're starting to meet, and it's more of that. Hey, how you doing? What's
Yeah,
up? You
right.
know?
It's like I walk in LVT or somewhere, and it's just
Yeah.
it's kind of like a fuck you look that you get.
Like you
Yeah,
said,
they'll step outside.
you're here again.
Yeah, it's like not a. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I'm
they should
not
be
saying
happy.
they should kiss my ass. I'm
No,
just saying,
but-
they say, hey, what's up? How's it going? Something.
How many times you been there?
Shit, 7 times.
And
like-
nobody
yeah,
still
right.
says
No,
nothing?
yeah, there's no like.
Unless you walk up to them and approach them
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, see, even with that, I walk up to a comedian. I say, hey, how's it going? It's going fine.
Yep.
That'll be it.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Going
what I
fine.
get too.
Going good.
Or I was there, And like I said, normally people are. I know they know if they see you, they normally see me, and vice versa.
Yeah.
You know, and you spoke to one particular comedian, and you guys had good, pleasant interaction. And then I said, "Hey, man, how's it going?" He snobbed me off.
Yeah, that's what you get a lot.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
damn, what the fuck is
So, like I say, I don't know if I don't want to say it's racial. It could be racial. I don't know, but it's definitely a different vibe that you get from different comedians, and
I'd rather them. Like I said, that's why I'm willing to.
It's whack.
I think if I come up with one of those shirts, you ain't gonna be able to what? You gonna have to.
Well, I can make it for you.
Why is my name
I
on the
can make
shirt?
it for you without it being sold on the thing. I can make your personal one.
Look, I mean, you're a grown man. Ultimately, you can do what you want, but you know, out of love, I would tell you.
Just because you don't want nobody.
I might get kicked out.
Not getting kicked out. You could have a lawsuit.
Yeah. It's somebody. People are petty.
I'm okay with being sued. I mean, they ain't got shit anyway. What are they gonna sue me for?
Yeah, people are petty.
And they will dock your pay. They
really.
If you get sued and you don't have assets, it's possibly that they can.
See, that's
so you telling me I'm be doing comedy behind bars? Possibly.
No,
I do comedy behind bars.
All your hard work will be going to Joe Schmo that won that case that you got to pay.
And you got his name on your back. Well, could you keep wearing the shirt?
To me, it would almost be worth it.
I was about to say, is it?
The feeling
as long as you can keep wearing the shirt.
I'm telling you, if you see that paycheck, with that coming out of your paycheck,
I'm really gonna be wearing the shirt now.
That you be like, he don't deserve that.
He's determined now.
Whatever you
do,
for a living, he didn't do it, and that's your time and your money earned, and he don't deserve that.
Something tells me I'm gonna be a trillionaire anyway. So this is just chump change. I don't know where I'm getting this from. It's a feeling that I got.
And gotta put it out in the ethos.
Something's telling me that.
You gotta put it out there if you want to grab it.
There's something telling me I'm gonna have a lot of money, and I don't have it right now.
And you will.
Because you are a fucking natural, and this comedy thing is gonna take you somewhere.
I'm glad y'all see that.
Look out, people! If you keep going with it, that's the thing. People have to keep going with it. I realize that, man. If you just keep doing it, you're the one out there doing it.
Well, this is why I don't understand. This is why I don't understand when they say, well, you don't want to discourage the other comedians because, you know, then they may feel like they can't do. Okay, let's weed out the weak. Right. You know, let's bring in the survival of the fittest, right?
Yep. Well, they like to yell at the crowd.
And my brother was telling me, he's like, yeah, right. And that, we're gonna get to that too.
That's also a trait of the professional open micers.
But my brother tells me, he's like, well, you don't know the guy that he's not influenced to do comedy. He could have been the next, you know, Eddie Murphy or.
Yeah.
It's like, if it was meant to happen, it would have happened. If you get discouraged because, you know, let's say the other comedians say you suck, right? People tell you to stop doing it.
Well,
then you don't deserve to do it.
Let me just share like my take on it. Shout out to Berner. He told me before I went on stage, I called him and he said, "Don't let the laughs get to you, and don't let the lack of laughs get to you." Yeah. And these are things that you know and you say to yourself. And I also had to tell myself, like when you go to an open mic and they skip you and you never go up, or you go up at the end, and you performing for two people, don't let that get to you either. It shouldn't discourage you, but it does, and it can actually, for me, it actually knocked the wind out my sail. Yeah. Like I was like, I don't want to do this. Yeah. I'm not feeling it this week. Right. But I did it anyway, and it was like, you know, you got to have that determination. You know, when somebody says you're not funny, I mean, to them,
that's funny to me. See, to me, that's funny. Somebody tells me.
He likes brutal honesty.
It's hilarious.
No, I get that.
To me, that's funny,
I get that because I think it. You know, this is my favorite. I get a lot. Y'all corny. You and Justin is corny, but you still watch the show,
right? Because we funny. We corny funny sometimes.
Look, I never claim to be funny. I always say I know funny. I know what funny is, but it's like
I'm funny.
Yeah, I won't say it because that's subjective. You know
what I mean? So, and that's the thing. That's what we gotta understand. Humor is subjective. So when I say you suck, how could you possibly take it personal? when it's just my opinion.
Well,
We know everybody in the world ain't gonna like us.
Oh yeah,
You know everybody.
But a lot of
half
people,
these motherfuckers don't like me probably already,
and they don't
so,
have to. It's
yeah.
like, hey, you're fine with that.
well, here's
I
the
hope.
thing. Here's the thing for me. I've been doing comedy like my whole life.
I have too.
Yeah,
Conversations.
So, my uncle will tell you that me and my cousin been playing jokes on him since we were kids, which is true.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of my humor, I'm entertaining myself,
Right.
and the fact that other people
Yeah.
finds it funny is a bonus.
Yeah, that's the same way I feel, man.
You know, I'm cracking myself up
Yeah.
all day, all the time.
Yeah.
And it may be a little selfish. That may sound selfish, but I think my happiness comes first, and then everybody else can. You know, if y'all like it, it's,
I mean, I often
Great.
amuse myself,
yeah.
but you know, as far as joke telling on stage, I
Mhm.
try to be universal funny,
Right.
meaning like I try to, you know,
Pick things that you think the
that
majority-
everybody could relate
yeah,
to.
Yeah.
Your set hit good to the class of 1975.
1975.
I wonder how I would have did in front of those old people.
Older people.
Sorry, older people.
Older.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
because people call me old. So if
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
old,
I
right.
mean, I'm almost 30. I'm getting up there.
Ooh,
So if
baby.
if I'm old,
Oh yeah. Right.
you know what I mean? So,
I hope I make it to 65 or whatever it is.
well, they
66.
were class of 75, and I
Yeah.
was thinking like I was born in 75.
There you go.
But you know, Justin, he did a bit on marriage and relationships, and
That's
his
it.
wife was there.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
they can relate to that.
They can relate to that.
Yeah.
Everybody
Got
can
you
relate
on
to
that
that.
one.
You know, so
Well, see, that's the beauty of, like I said, I have at least 15, a rough 20. So, and the way I write my stuff is in 5-man chunks. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking, and that was the first time I ever thought, well, yeah, you can pick what you want to say.
you gotta have the material.
You gotta have the material, but now I can
Yeah.
shuffle. Well, I ain't gonna do my porn set.
That's pretty. Oh,
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
I ain't gonna do
yeah.
that. And I was like, I can talk about myself. I'm like, but my wife's here with her friends, so that's automatic. I'm gonna talk
Right.
about.
Can I
know,
tell y'all
that.
something a little bit?
Yeah.
Because he brought up porn.
Yeah,
And this is just some funny shit I came across the other day. You know, I'm a
Okay.
big porn guy.
yeah.
And I was watching, I don't know how the fuck I came across this. Okay. It's 4 guys lined up. They're standing lined up, butt ass naked. And there's a girl walking around with heels on, just kicking them in the nuts.
Oh yeah, people are
Hey,
stupid,
Who
yo.
the fuck is signing up for this, man?
Fucking people are
That-
weird.
Would you
dog.
stand like, would just,
No.
I don't care how hot the girl
No.
is. Just 'cause somebody asked me, he said, was the girl hot?
No, who cares?
Fuck, you're just getting
Are,
kicked.
are you paying me $1 million?
Kicked
I
in
might
the
get kicked in the
balls.
balls for $1 million.
Butt ass naked on camera.
For $1 million.
I don't know, it was pretty funny because
For $1 million?
How many times
It's-
though? Just once?
Yeah, she was going in the line, just kicking a guy in the
I mean,
nuts.
for $1 million,
one at a time.
$1 million, I take kicking the nuts.
That's a category of porn. It's called something.
Rich people, because they like to get abused, because they like to be in charge all the time, but then they want a woman to fuck them up and shit in the toilet so they can masturbate with her feces. People are fucked
Oh,
up,
man,
John.
hell no. Okay. I
People,
would never watch.
people pay porn stars to come to a hotel, shit in the toilet, and they go in and do whatever they want with the poop.
No shit.
People, these are people out there.
I don't like
These are those
Yeah.
type of people. There's fucked up people in the world.
That's disgusting.
Talk about porn.
anything with like feces.
No, exactly. But you seen
That's
2 girls,
disgusting.
1 cup.
Come on,
Like,
dude.
we're trying to forget
We-
about that.
I know
That's
we
a
do.
traumatizing, video.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to remember
I've
that.
heard it was faked, but I don't think so. You see
No.
the shit
No,
coming
that was
out of the
definitely
bottom.
real. And even if that part was fake, they were spitting in each other's mouths.
Exactly,
And
and
throwing
yeah.
up.
Pissing
I can't
and-
do the throw
Yeah, it was all the.
It was bad.
I'm not to throw up.
It was very
I'm
nasty, people. Don't even search it or do. Join the
I
rest
would
of
say
us.
check it out if you,
You
haven't
gotta
seen
see
it.
what, you gotta see what filthy
And,
things are out there and what people do for money. It was funny. I forget, somebody brought it, like, did a joke about that, and I think they said, how do you think you'd feel if it only got like 80 views or some shit too after that? Like, you went through all that nasty
Right.
shit and you only got like
80
20 views or something.
All that for nothing. And dude, that's the thing. That's why I've kind of got discouraged from social media and making it on the internet. That's
Yeah,
why I
oh,
like
yeah,
comedy.
yeah.
I like coming out on stage.
Yeah.
I've done the internet thing. It's kind of cool. But just like how I feel about music, I feel like the market is oversaturated.
But not yours.
Well, I
Unique
get what
people.
y'all saying.
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
have a unique
Yeah.
music style, but
you just gotta get it, put it out there, because you never know who's listening. You gotta put it out there, and just exposure is everything, man.
But this is my goal. Well, hold on. I can't call this a goal because this is this terrorism? I hope something happens to the internet where it gets shut down, and we have to actually go out
and do stuff. Perform.
Old school style.
Oh yeah.
No internet. No.
You know what? It's a place for internet, but I just think people should, definitely practice social skills.
That's what I mean. We so disconnected, and you know what? That might be why the guys are the way that they are at these comedy things.
They are younger.
Antisocial.
They're so online and they're so separated. They're kind of like.
I always say that that they're in that generation of the point and click. Because they want things instantly. They want instant gratification. They want instant things instant. Sometimes it takes time. Another thing that I trip on with when you go out to dinner and you see everybody with their families and everybody over there in their
on their phones.
And I'm like, wow, look at them. They're really enjoying each other's company.
Right.
But trust me, I used to, and y'all got to understand, I didn't start thinking this way until I was like 3 months ago or whatever when I quit my factory job.
Really?
Yeah. It's a bit of a long story.
Okay.
He's a technology.
But I realized what was.
Yeah.
But my whole life, I've been tied up in video games.
Yep.
Video game. Yep. Movie. Anime is Japanese. I don't know if you know what anime is. But it's like, all I ever did, and that was kind of my escape from reality. Mm-hmm. So when I would go out in public, I did feel awkward. I felt like anxiety and shit. I get nervous around people. So that could be what's going on with these guys. They may be similar to me where they are so separated from everybody else.
You ever rock any Naruto gear?
I had the headband.
That's
when
dope.
I was younger. When I was
you can still
like,
do it now.
No, see, in anime, when I was watching anime, it wasn't accepted. You get it? It was looked at as like cartoons. You watching cartoons?
Okay, all right, yeah.
Now I notice it's
mainstream.
It's an anime boom in America.
Yeah,
everybody's watching.
You were into
anime.
it before.
You know what?
They got hats at the gas station. What is this?
This is what I always said.
You know what it is.
I've always said.
Once kids like it,
you know how I feel about that money.
For the people that want to be with the styles and stuff, all of our fashion came from Japanese animation.
Okay. I like that.
All of it. For real. Like the way people dress.
Yeah.
Just look at some of the old cartoons. We doing it now with the different color hair.
Oh, yeah.
They've been doing that. You know what I mean? With the different color hairstyles.
Yeah, I think Japan has had an influence on our fashion because they're the fashion capital, right?
They got us on lock. The fashion. Actually,
I don't know. DC got me on lock.
Okay.
Well, I'm always wearing t-shirts.
But even people rocking hair like that now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Sure. Yeah.
Joker is a really popular. And this is the thing too. I forgot who I was talking to. I think my little brother. A lot of people are fans of Joker, right? Mm-hmm. But they're not truly fans of evil or villainy. Because if you say something bad to these people, they can't. Yeah. But they like the Joker. It's just so weird.
I think they like the idea of somebody that just fucking doesn't, He
goes against society's rules, right?
Yeah.
But an actual person that goes against society's rules, it's like, okay, I don't actually like.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, so how do you like the Joker?
It all depends
what's going on here, man?
It all depends on the motive. Killing innocents is terrible, but killing people that are probably not so good. It's probably not good either.
Yeah, I mean, killing people is a little far.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People love entertaining, and some people may have thought that, or they want to live what they call it vicarious through the Joker and entertainment.
That's what it is.
So I mean, everybody loves a cool villain.
Yeah, I love the villain.
I just like the concept.
I hate the heroes, but the villains are.
I love the concept of he's like a smart ass because he's always talking shit. He's always has something funny to say, and he's basically that person that's been pushed to the fucking edge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who's everything's went bad in his life, and they try and give a background about it in some of the DC comics. I think what the hell? I forget the graphic novel. Killing Joke. The Killing Joke. Mm-hmm. Have you ever looked at that one?
No. I've only really seen the movies.
Oh, okay.
And I agree with his why so serious? Because
Yeah.
it's a real thing.
Right.
Why
right.
are you so serious?
Because people don't think.
And Joker looks happy as fuck all the time, you know?
You know what the problem is?
Even if he's getting beat up by Batman, he's
Right.
still laughing, he's still
Right.
smiling. And now I get it. I'm like, you could really be like this. It's
Yeah.
not just a character.
No, that's what I'm saying. Everybody can end up being this person if pushed to the very fucking brink of their sanity in dealing with life. Because the problem is, people don't look at life the way they should. They're caught in the rat race.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They don't realize how much of a gift it is to be here because we don't even know what the fuck this is.
Right.
We don't even know what the fuck this is.
You
They
know-
tell us what it is, but okay, what the fuck is that?
It's like it's like Jigsaw. You know, do you value your life or whatever?
Yeah,
What does he
right?
say?
Yeah.
Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, you want to play a game?
Right,
You
right.
know, you've been living ungratefully. People that aren't grateful and don't
Yeah.
really value life, he's
Right.
like, see, Jigsaw, he wouldn't, when he saw me, he got me captured. He's like, he's like, come on. You know I don't need to be here. I don't give a fuck about that. Let's cut my
Right,
leg
right,
off or
right.
whatever you're going to do, Jigsaw.
Right.
Like, it wouldn't work with me. He needs a guy that's, you know what I
They
mean?
gives a shit. Huh?
Yeah.
I actually care, motherfucker. I'm going and doing things for myself.
Yeah,
Unlike
it's-
these brainwashed people that are going through society.
They're not
just-
happy.
Right.
That's the thing.
So you think he'll say, "I'm sorry, I made a mistake"?
Yeah, oh, wrong guy. Yeah. You're free to go.
Who gave me this file?
Like,
Fucked up.
yeah, so it was a mix-up.
Well, cut this out the
Justin,
episode.
Yeah, we ain't
Why
playing
not
that
be
game.
me?
Because you gave me the file. Justin, you're fired.
Oh,
You're out of here.
But yeah, no, it's like that Joker. He to me, he's got a good. I know he's not an actual person,
Right.
but he's got. I like his mindset, man.
You know what?
and I like the burning of the money thing. Too.
I just thought of this conversation. We should start a bad guy school.
Bad guy school.
Yeah, because look, all the bad guys they do bad guy stuff. They got bad guys gadgets and cool stuff.
Yeah.
Where did they learn to do that stuff? From bad guy school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
We should start.
They
that.
doing that
It's a
shit in
different
their
take.
fucking basements because they know they do that shit in public. Somebody call the cops on them.
Well, not a bad guy.
Listen up.
Not that kind of bad guy.
You can make ninja stars with the top of soup cans.
Okay,
I used
wow.
to do it.
I don't like weapons.
Those are sharp. They cut you. I fucking cut my shit on those.
Shrinkins.
before. Yeah, they bleed. You
Make
don't
you
like
some-
weapons?
No.
I
You
got
can make
Hell
you.
no.
I got an AR-15.
Oh shit! Well, no. I mean, there's nothing wrong with
You
that.
can make some nunchucks with a rope and a broken broom handle.
Yes.
Oh, I got nunchucks. I just remembered.
You
I
got
You
just,
probably bought them.
they're the soft ones. Yeah, I went to Chinatown and got them. They're
like-
really cheap, like
You
$10.
said soft ones?
Yeah, they're soft ones, so,
So you
you
can
hit
practice?
yourself with them.
Like-
Yeah,
Okay. That's like the homie
They
the
look
clown
cool.
sock.
Why don't you just do it with a towel?
I should get on stage with them. I'm sorry, I was thinking.
Yeah, you should have
get on
one
stage
of
with
them.
nunchucks.
Like this is for all y'all professional open
Yeah.
minded.
I've been practicing.
Yeah, but I mean, legally, can I walk on? That's a weapon, technically.
Not the soft ones.
That's a toy.
They may not know.
The
Be
soft
practiced.
ones.
So
Yeah,
can't
you
come
don't
in
wanna
here
get
with those.
shot,
You can't
dog.
come in here with those.
Make sure they
Yeah,
fluorescent
yeah.
What do
green.
you think? I'm Bruce Lee? I can't use these fucking things anyway.
Walk around party.
What the hell I'm doing?
Or just go.
Hey, but that would be cool though. It was like a group of comedians attacking you. You know, we got to do that. That would be a good skit.
with bad jokes.
Yeah, that would be a
What
good
kind of crowd
skit.
is this?
Yeah, what kind of crowd is it?
You didn't get that one?
Yeah, laugh.
Oh,
that'd be kinda
you
cool.
guys must be tired.
Right.
We got to do skits.
Is this thing on?
Yeah. Hey, skits are, I told him one thing. I said, it's cool. We just got to figure it out. And it's all about time.
Mhm.
Our schedules, you know what I'm saying? But I'm starting a new job next,
Okay.
what?
Now just wait till I get all this.
Congratulations
money. Y'all-
on the new job.
Everybody's
Thank
quitting the
you.
job. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh,
Better
you got the
hours.
job. I didn't know
Oh,
you got
yeah,
it. You
yeah,
told me
yeah.
you was trying to get it. I
Oh,
didn't know
yeah,
you
no,
got
I
it.
start the 13th, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be new schedule, work during the days, be able to go
Nice.
out, you know, so I'll meet up more with you.
Yeah,
you know
I've
what I'm saying?
got nights off now, y'all. So Wednesday and Thursday.
Everybody
will be
made
the
an
only-
adjustment but me.
Yeah, but you have a couple dates off.
I'm
you know,
saying.
you're
Come
working
kick it with
on.
the boys at Top Golf, man. We'll get you
Thank
right.
you, man. Because right
Just
now,
like Michelle Wright, we'll get you right.
Yeah, yeah,
Just come
yeah,
on
there you
down.
go. You see that
We get
fly,
the-
people?
Yeah, you
That's
see that
right.
Michelle Wright shout out.
There you go.
I mean 950. You cool with that 950?
when tomorrow?
No, he's talking about that's how
That's
much
you make.
per hour. You need to come
Oh.
with me, dog. You serious? That's how
Oh,
you
wait a
make
second.
it?
Well, I'm about to get a little bit more money. Once the tips start getting implemented, I'm about to switch positions.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this thing they call Bay Host,
Okay.
where you kind of it's what we're doing
You
with comedy.
welcoming
You're
people?
putting on a performance. Yeah, hey,
Oh,
how you
okay.
doing? These are the rules.
Oh,
you need
you'll
something
be
to eat, you need
perfect
something
for
to
that
drink.
shit.
Yeah, so I think I'll do a lot better.
That's
Make a
worth
lot more money
$20,
doing that.
people. That's performance. That's performance art. You need to start paying them $20 an hour
No,
for that.
no, it's-
I'm just saying.
Look,
You know how I feel
sure
about the
make
money.
sure you tip
I know.
all the people that's in the service job.
Yeah. Oh, I try and always tip bartenders.
Bartenders,
as good as I can.
sir.
I got to tell y'all what happened the other day. My
Okay.
family is.
Go for it.
People don't understand me. I was out at the bar the other night with some guys from work.
Okay.
And I don't know how we got into this, how we got to talking about this. We were talking about video games.
Okay.
And the guy was telling me he has a PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow, I told him I'd give him my PS5. I don't even remember what the fuck happened.
Oh, shit.
I said, yeah, I got a PS5. And I probably said something along the lines of, did you want a PS5? And I think he said, yeah. And I said, yeah, you just had my PS5. He like, you bullshitting. So the next day I pull up to work. You know, I put the thing in the box. I got all the games with it. I was like, here's that PS5. He's like, what? And he's looking at me. This is the thing. He's looking at me like, what are you looking to get in return?
Right.
You giving me this PS5 for what?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy to me. It's like, why can't we just give something out of the kindness of our
Because
heart?
the amount of money.
Why does there always have to be something to gain out of giving something away?
Because people are so wired to favors and gifts and nothing's for free. And how much it costs.
For free, right?
I know how much that shit costs. You ain't just gonna give me $500.
Yeah,
so why would you give me that?
Actually, I spent $800 on that.
God damn,
and the
see, I didn't even
games
know.
and all the stuff.
Yeah.
Like, see, I don't give a fuck about money. I don't give a fuck about the material
we
things.
already know the type of person you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to really normalize giving things away out of the kindness of our heart and not expecting nothing in return.
Yeah.
Because my brother and my mother, they tell me, they say, well, you could have gave that to somebody that needed it. I was like, who the fuck needs a PlayStation 5? Nobody needs a PlayStation 5.
I need a PlayStation 5.
Probably somebody in the family first is what she was
I
saying.
mean, I had my fun, but I'm not attached to any of this material shit anymore.
I know you're.
I give my car away if it was in my name. You know?
Bless you.
But
You need it to get around, John.
I could use it. I don't need any of this shit.
Listen, you gotta remember.
I could use it and make life a little easier, but
make sure your life is comfortable. So you can branch out and give other people things. That's the beauty of it. But you got to be able to get around to these places all the time,
you're
too.
right.
You gotta
It may be,
understand.
you know, and money is the vehicle I'm going to use to get my point across.
Trust me.
But
I
I'm so
it's funny. My cousin,
ready to give it away.
My cousin, you know, he used to be like back in the day, like, you know, because he's like that too, humble as shit. Don't need to ask for much. He's like, why can't we just all have our own little land and farm and do all? I'm like, they can.
Yeah.
It's called farms, but that's just hard work, motherfucker. You know, it's not that easy.
I'm definitely not a farm. I'm a lazy piece of shit.
Exactly. So
I do not want to farm.
Trust me.
I don't mind working.
But like I'm saying, you know, if you want to be self-sustainable like that, you can be, but it's super hard. You know what I mean? So all these things that go on in life, it's good in their. For our comfortable, you know, being comfortable and stuff.
Yeah.
You got to rely on some of it. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of money because I know everything's fucking classified as I hate it.
And I think, and you know, I mean, I could be wrong, but my theory is on this is why comedy is so shitty right now. It's because money. This is why music is so shitty right now.
You know what? I'm going to have to disagree.
There's some gems in there
because there's a lot of people
the top guys I think are awful.
I'm not
who we got to look up to right now?
I'm not gonna say they're awful, but it's some guys.
Bill Burr's been kind of still on the
edgier
side,
like
but you know, like
I just feel like he's not doing everything because and this is the thing too. You hear these comedians complain about cancel culture, right?
Yeah.
And I think I talked to y'all about this before.
Yep.
No, you actually got the freedom to say whatever the fuck you want.
You should.
It just may cost you a few sponsorships. You may not be sponsored by Doritos or whatever the fuck sponsorship. But wait a second, you're at a point in life where you're already established. So you don't need that sponsorship anyway. Exactly. It's all extra money. You don't fucking need any of this.
Yep. I mean...
But, you know, I also realize this. I'm not a father. I'm not a parent.
Right.
So I'm not taking, you know...
Yeah.
It's easy for me to say this stuff when I'm not raising a child.
Trying to support a family.
Yeah, I'm not supporting a family.
Yeah, but like you said, if you're already established and you got money, like you said, it's so hard because what's an extra $50,000 from a sponsorship that they're gonna?
Fuck that $50,000.
But see,
is that worth you
selling your soul in a sense?
Yeah, is that worth you saying, I can't say what I want to say, so because I don't want to lose the money. I need the money. No, you don't need the money.
Exactly.
It's like I said, if Bill Gates threw away all his money, let's say Bill Gates got rid of everything. Everybody's gonna, you know, he can't get a bite to eat anywhere.
Right.
Bill Gates can't find anywhere to sleep.
Right.
Everybody just says, "Oh, fuck you."
Oh, they probably would.
Nobody would take care of Bill Gates.
I'm not his friend.
Somebody would take care of Bill Gates.
I mean, not if he came to me, because he's not my friend.
Apple would probably hire him.
I don't know, man.
Don't kick it with us, Bill.
People are weird.
Don't kick it with us, Bill. We'll give you a place to stay.
Problem is, once people lose status,
He's
they're
an
like,
icon.
who the fuck is this guy?
But he's an icon.
Actually, I saw a photo of Bill Gates. I think he was like in a Starbucks or something, and nobody knew who he was.
What?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't know right off.
I mean,
I don't pay attention to people like that.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know how much starstruck I'll be for celebrities, to be honest with you. Because as much as I look up to and like, even then, it's like once you're still just a person.
Yeah.
You happen to do something well.
I mean,
and real good, and you're acknowledged by everybody. Like I love The Rock, but I don't think if I see The Rock, I don't think I'd be like. I'm like,
if I see The Rock, I'm so sick of seeing him. It would be like I've seen you a million times. I don't need to see The Rock anymore.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't know that.
That's what you would tell him?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't know how to react because what do you say to somebody anyway?
Rock, I'm getting sick of seeing you, man. and it's.
I mean, at the end of the day, they are just people.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And it's especially if you're a fan of their work. If you're truly a fan of their work, or you like their ideas and the things that they do, I don't think it's anything wrong to tell them that.
Oh yeah. That's something I would probably say.
But it's like I said in my comedy set. I said I don't even like looking at myself in the mirror. I'm getting sick of seeing this guy. You think I want to see myself on TV? I mean, I'm really done. I don't need to see myself anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't get the whole thing where I want to be on a billboard. I want to be Hollywood.
I just want to tell jokes though, because I want to get paid to
love
make
the
people
comedy.
laugh.
I do like
That's
the
the
comedy
thing,
part.
and that's the thing with a lot of comedians that get famous and they don't know how to handle it because they've got into it kind of to just tell the jokes and be that free person that they don't have to go and punch in on a clock. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like that lifestyle, and then they're kind of uncomfortable with the lights. You'd be that way.
What?
I think you'd be that way. Uncomfortable if you got like real big. You wouldn't be out there.
I'd get sick of seeing it. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I might wear a veil or something.
He'd come out all pimped out, boy. He'd be walking.
Oh, he got the shade. Pull up on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Hey, we know how you gonna do. Hey, you gonna see that money immediately. One of them flashy ass suits.
Yep.
Might even fuck around.
Gators.
He'd be like
Gators.
DiBiase. You might have a money belt.
He definitely had the money belt. He definitely, because he's a wrestling fool. He definitely had the belt.
I'm a big wrestling guy. But no. There was a point I was trying to make. What was I going to say?
About how humble I am.
Okay, yeah, you're right, man. We kind of, okay. Look, I was going to say something, though.
I'm sorry. I probably cut you off. About the money?
Yeah, I think. Oh, it is about the money.
Okay.
No, because I had a friend of me. I had a friend. He told me the other day. He's like, aren't you like? Don't you feel the need that you got to make it? Like, wouldn't you like to make? I was like, in my eyes, I've already made it. I'm already doing what I love to do.
See?
I'm already doing the comedy.
See?
Money will come along eventually, but it's not something I'm focused. I'm not really focused on the money.
See, I'm
just focused on enjoying what the hell I'm doing. I've already made it in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy. I'm fine with this.
Because you started doing something you enjoy.
Yeah, dude, this is fun. I really love it.
Well, to me, that's my definition of true success.
Yeah.
Success is
right. That's what it was. It was success. He said,
doing something that you will be doing if you're getting paid for it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So, because I always use LeBron. Like, LeBron James is one of the best basketball players in the world, but I do feel in my heart if he wasn't getting paid, he would probably be going to the YMCA every Saturday to hoop, because that's something he loves to do.
It, right?
Yeah.
And just like, as far as the comedy for me, it's like, it's something I've always done.
Mm-hmm.
I've always tried to make people laugh. You can go on my old post. I'll post something stupid just to get a smile or change somebody's day. I met a young lady yesterday. I was waiting in line for some food. And I asked her how she was doing, and she gave me the unpractical answer. She said she had a headache. She just lost her mom.
Damn.
And I was saying sorry to hear that. And she kind of she made me feel really good, because she waited in a long line. And then when she got up there, what she wanted, they didn't have. And she said, "You had me wait. You saw me, and you know what I wanted." And she said, but it's okay because I talked to him talking about me.
Okay.
And it made it worth it.
Okay,
So
good.
it was like,
right place, right time. Apparently.
well, yeah, she, you know what? I was having conversations with her, and I made her laugh, and she said, I knew you had to do something with comedy because you made me laugh off the rip. Because she said, so how you doing? And I said, oh, I'm well. I'm overweight, but I'm all right.
Hey, I like that. Now,
I'm all right. You know?
That dude is funny, man.
And that's what I'm saying. You're funny. And if I don't leave a conversation with somebody and they don't giggle once,
Right.
something ain't right. I was having a bad day and I just didn't want to interact. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
Because usually if I'm talking to somebody, I say something silly like that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
You know.
But see, it's like it's a thing where when I like, for example, when I say hello to somebody, because me and my brother had this discussion, it's like when I say hello, you don't have to say hello back. You know,
Right.
I'm not gonna. But my brother, he's one of these people. If he says hello, you don't say hello back. All right, well, fuck you then. Because I ain't saying hello to you again.
Well, I'll tell you
Because
what.
he's expecting something in return when he says hello.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
expecting
Just
you
for you to
See,
say.
I don't expect nothing from anybody. So it's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's tough.
Okay, fine.
I mean, it depends on how the person is raised. I was always taught if you're entering a room, you say hello.
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
manners,
leaving a
right?
room, you say goodbye.
But don't hold it against them if they don't know, man.
Well,
You know?
what I won't do,
Or try.
if I speak to you a couple of times, I give you the benefit of the doubt the first time, like at a work situation. I spoke to you, you didn't speak back. I'm gonna do it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you don't, I'm gonna be like, F you. Like
Right.
look.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Like
I've been there.
for example, I walked into the job that you and I used to work together.
Yep.
And I used to speak to this dude. All he did was ever just stared at me. And I'm 6'1", and I know you could do this too. You should try it. It's fun. I come into place. I know he's doing that stare, and not gonna respond. So I don't even see the dude. He out my eye shot. I look straight over his head like he ain't there.
Yep. I've been there.
Yeah. So I'm just looking over your head. You're not even there.
Yep.
What's that about though? Why I gotta be like that?
If I speak,
why is it fuck you? Because he didn't say anything
So
back to you.
why would I continue to speak to you?
The way it's
Oh, I'm not saying continue to speak to him, but maybe you say, okay, maybe he doesn't like being talked to. That's how the way I look at it.
Well,
anyway.
that's fine. Maybe
I
he
say
don't
he probably just.
But when he
just
says
not a
hi to other
talkative guy.
people,
Yeah.
Oh, and you see, he's saying hi to other people, but he's just specifically not saying
it's
it
just
to you.
like this.
yeah.
It's just like those open micers, though. It's the same thing. You'll see them talking to some of the other comedians, but when it's you, it's
Right.
like, who the
Exactly.
fuck
Well,
is this guy?
see, here's the thing. First of all, people want to categorize and we're probably trying to figure out what are you?
Yeah.
What's your
Probably.
nationality?
Yeah.
Are you Arabic? Are you Spanish? I don't know if I should be talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Some
Yeah.
people fucked up like that.
No, that's fine, though.
And,
They got every right to be, though.
Another thing is, I deal with this a lot when I'm on the road. I'm 6'1". I'm a big black dude. And on top of that, I wear fluorescents. My shirts be fluorescent with the reflected tape. And I'll be standing there. And they'll be like, can I help whoever's next? And I'm like, bitch, you don't see me? I'm 6'1", I got on a fluorescent. You know it's me.
Right.
Ain't nobody else here.
I'm here. You can say hi, sir.
I feel like sometimes
That's-
I'm like, you see me now, motherfucker?
Oh, okay.
You know? Can
Hey.
you see me now?
Hey, did you see this movie? That reminded me of this movie. Y'all ever see this movie, Falling Down?
Yeah.
With Michael Douglas?
Yeah.
That's my
movie's
shit.
great.
That's like one of my favorite movies.
That's the
bro.
original motherfucking
Yeah.
Joker almost. in
If
a
you haven't
sense.
seen it, folks, check out
He-
Falling Down with Michael Douglas.
He's
man.
like,
That
fuck
is-
this.
He gets fed up with society. You see the way he just gets out of the car at the beginning of the movie? He's on the freeway.
Yep.
He's stuck in traffic. He's like, you know what?
Road
Fuck
rage.
this.
Road
Yeah,
rage.
fuck this. He gets out of the car, just leaves the car. They're like, hey, you're just going to leave the car. He's like, yep, fuck it.
Yep.
And the whole movie is just about this one day that this dude just says.
Just bad.
More and more people snapping.
That's an
because people fucked up.
exciting movie, man.
Yeah, I know that was a
You
good
didn't know
one.
what was going to happen next.
Nope.
He ended up with a Uzi and what was like, how the fuck he get it?
You know, here's
Right.
another.
Movies,
Here's a,
dog.
The cool ass movie.
Here's another scenario. When I worked at a hospital, we had a procedure that we have to do once a year for safety and things like that. Like, it was an example of every year, it was like how high to have things stacked on the ceiling for safety, not to have the doorways cleared. and
Yeah.
where are the emergency recyclable receptacles and stuff like that. And they added something to it, like how to respond if a shooter is in the building. It's pathetic and sad that we have to do that,
Right.
but that's our reality we living in.
Oh yeah.
But my whole thing is, how about shooter prevention? How about treating people better?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, right.
You
Well,
know-
companies don't care. They'll just fire you and they don't give a fuck.
Exactly. So that can be a
But-
trigger.
Oh, yeah.
There was a gentleman that I knew that was there for 30 years.
Mm.
Time for his retirement. All of a sudden, he wasn't qualified to do the job because he had a record. To me, I'm not saying no reason is snap worthy,
No,
but if he came in there and snapped, I would
everybody
understand.
gets
but I
different
understand.
stuff.
I would get
it.
You
Hey,
put in
Chris
30
Rock.
years.
Now, I ain't say he killed her.
No,
But
I
I
understand.
understand.
So
Everybody has a different snapping point, and we don't really know what makes
When?
people snap.
Yeah.
you don't. So that's why that would be the greatest thing to prepare for a shooter in the building is shooter prevention and watch how you treat people.
And this is a good quote, real quick too. And this can cause anybody at any given time because you don't know what can set anybody off. But Rogan's even said this. It's like the worst day people have had is the worst day they've had. So if it's somebody who's spoiled and somebody took their phone and they're fucking mad and shit, guess what? To them, that's the worst day they had. And some motherfuckers, under certain circumstances, that's all it would take for somebody like that to snap too. So
Yeah.
you never know what the trigger is for any of these soft motherfuckers, especially
Yeah,
nowadays.
You
it's
don't.
crazy.
But something like that, man, that's just disrespectful, and that's just the company taking advantage.
That's
and
the
trying
company not wanna pay somebody
exactly
for
for all their
retirement.
hard work.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's why I don't.
Y'all
like
just
it.
made me realize something. I don't think I have there's no snapping point for me.
Really?
There's nothing that can get me to snap.
Um,
I told you guys, I know I'm comfortable getting punched in the face. I'm the guy. I don't know. I think I may be the only guy who's comfortable being shot.
But
And
what-
I would not feel a need to.
but what about
Get
something
revenge.
happening to somebody you love?
Yeah.
That would suck, but we already know that that's a possibility that could happen, right?
This is true.
This is all.
But you don't think that would trigger an emotion?
No, I mean it would suck. Trust me, I wouldn't be happy about it. I wouldn't like it. Okay, I wouldn't like it, but I accept that it's a possibility.
You know
it could
what?
happen.
Even
True.
though that
You know what I mean?
True.
me personally, for me, my whole thing is you could beat me up, say what you want, I don't care, but don't mess with my family, don't mess with my kids, don't mess with my mom.
Yeah, I think that's the line a lot of people draw too.
Yeah.
you're going to see another. Pretty much, if you mess with my family or my money, you're going to see a totally different side.
Or your
Well, my
money. I
money,
went-
see, it's money.
Well, it's actually family or money. It's family first, and then my
Fucking with my,
money.
you like a pimp.
No, it's
Yeah.
just,
Well, that's a pimp mentality though. You
Yeah.
fucking with my money. I always
Yeah.
say, you fucking
when
with
you
my
mess
money.
with my money, you see a different side of it.
I ain't got no money,
That's funny,
people.
man.
So
Yeah,
I
I-
don't got
fucking
much
with my
of it.
money.
Yeah,
I don't like, because that's something that you're exchanging a lot of time for.
yeah.
That you
Yeah.
can't get back.
Well, yeah.
You're exchanging time with work. You seeing your coworkers more than you see your family.
Ain't that so?
Yeah, that's,
So
yeah,
and,
you're right.
and that's something that you work for. So that's like your time. That's in exchange for your time. I mean, I get the concept that
Yeah.
it's bullshit.
Yeah.
That they decided that these green dead presidents is currency, and that the more you have, the more you can live comfortably. I'm cool with the way it was, and when I used to be down south, my mom wanted a yellow meat watermelon.
What the hell is that?
Right.
Watermelon with yellow meat.
Okay. The inside yellow?
Yeah.
I never seen those.
You worked in a
What the
place
fuck?
that we
Why
saw
are you
all
calling it
types of
meat?
shit.
It's
But I didn't
Well,
eat
it's
it.
called the meat of the watermelon. That's what it's. Just
I don't like watermelon being labeled as a meat.
Well, let's call it the goulash of the watermelon,
I don't even.
or the slosh.
Can we just call it fruit?
Fruit?
But call it what you want to call it.
the fruit of the watermelon,
Yeah,
the yellow fruit.
fruit of the loom.
There you go.
Okay, well the yellow shit inside the watermelon.
There you go.
She wanted the watermelon with yellow shit
That's
inside
weird.
of
I've
it.
Yeah,
never
does it
seen
taste
no
different?
yellow watermelon.
It's no, not really, but that's what she wanted.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
We,
I didn't
you
know
know,
that
you,
existed.
okay, you know the dark green ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
with the
norm-
stripes on them.
No, they
Okay.
normally just solid.
Just
color.
solid, yeah.
Those are normally the green ones.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
The
yellow.
yellows? I would have
Yeah.
never known that. See, yeah. Okay.
So she wanted one, and we were down south. My uncle knew where to go. He pulled up, and he said, "I want to, grab a couple of watermelons." And he said, "Go on back there and take what you need." That's dope to me.
Yeah, how cool is that? You see that?
He sat on the porch. He didn't say, "Don't take these." No, y'all can't.
Yeah.
He said, "Go back there and get what you
You
need."
see that?
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
I mean,
That's
that-
what we need more of, man.
Trust
That's
me.
why I gave away the PS5. I
Yeah.
said, you want a PS5? He said,
God
said, you
bless.
bullshitting.
He gonna be looking at you at work all the time. Like,
Yeah, I did get some funny looks at work. He feels like he owes me something. He told me, like the other day, he tells me, he's like, oh, don't worry about lunch. I said, dude, look, I gave you the PS5. It's not a reason. There's no... Well, don't think I'm trying to get something from you.
You're definitely unique on that.
Yeah.
And
I don't even know the guy's name.
Wow.
It's like...
That was dope for you.
And they don't understand that. They think you have to know the person has to need, he has to be poor.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of fucked
You're
up
a different
too.
individual.
That's why I don't like charities. Because it's like, oh, we're only donating to people that you think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are worthy of.
Well, it's a selective kind of, you know what I mean? A real selective thing.
Well, you got to start too because, some people don't. So, I mean.
They may not appreciate it. Everybody's not going to appreciate it.
Justin started a charity. He donates baby wipes to the people that he needs to.
All right. That's funny.
All you shitty asshole people out there who use the toilet paper.
I had a friend give me some baby wipes. I don't know why. He said, you want some baby wipes?
Because they help. They help.
Well, that could be why. He might be trying to convert us. But I'll tell you, I've been using those baby wipes, and it's a little, it takes some getting used to, man.
Yeah, but it gets you cleaner.
Probably.
You realize, ooh, try it. Like I said, just do the challenge. Because if you go right in, you ain't going to see the difference.
Yeah.
You got to use the toilet paper first, and then you grab the baby wipe and see what you missed with that toilet paper.
Oh, you're right.
That's when you realize.
Okay, I haven't went back to toilet paper, so
exactly.
We'll see. I probably notice a difference.
Exactly. I try to wipe my ass with just toilet paper now, and I feel like a fucking child. Like, I just don't feel clean at all. And I'm like, no, I walked like this with poopy butt to get my baby wipes to finish wiping.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
And I know it's a little hack. I don't even really like, and because we comedians, so I look at everything as like hack. But when the toilet paper craze was going on, and I know that was so long ago.
Yeah, that's why.
When the toilet paper craze was going on, was I the only one that wasn't in a panic? Because it's like we can wipe our ass with anything.
Anything.
Or you can just take a shower.
Yes.
There's so many alternatives to.
I didn't run out of baby wipes one bit. I didn't run out of
Wait
baby
a
wipes,
second.
people.
So
everyone was buying toilet paper.
No baby wipes?
No baby wipes.
Oh, my God.
They weren't worried about
so you
their
dodged
babies.
the bullet with that one.
Yes.
Because that was like that. What about you, C?
We never ran out of toilet paper because I never
ran out of toilet paper.
Oh, okay.
So it was one per customer. I never went to a place that didn't have like that were completely out, and that's something that my mom taught us. Like, it's certain things you should never run out of. Toilet paper.
Oh, okay.
And then you said, I can use a sink, dog. It comes down.
Then you have your refrigerator essentials must have: ketchup and mustard, peanut butter and jelly.
Okay.
Milk, water.
Like, people in other countries use their hand and water to wipe their ass.
Yeah, look at that.
It's.
I heard back in the day when our houses were out, people used like the corn cob.
Oh yeah. Pine cones. I don't give a fuck.
Pine cones. I heard that, but that would be painful.
That would be painful.
I heard leaves.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I'm saying. Worst come to worst, my ass is gonna get wiped.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
The problem is, people went out there to stock up on toilet paper and still have shitty assholes.
Oh, all right. How you calling those people out?
So that's what I'm saying.
So Justin donates baby wipes to people that he thinks have shitty
Come on, Huggy, sponsor me, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know what? That would be a good.
I can have a nice little package.
If it's something you actually support, and see, I got nothing wrong. And I hate ads, I hate advertisements, but when it's something you genuinely
use them all the time.
are supporting, that's why I came out with that Arizona tea. Y'all saw me come out there.
Yep.
Sponsorship. And see, that floats, that flies over a lot of people's heads. Like
That's
my mom,
so
my cousin, he's like, if you're not sponsored by Arizona Tea, why are you doing the advertisement for Arizona Tea?
Because I like Arizona Tea.
Somebody can see, look. The beauty of things is people can see you today and say, "Well, are you doing that with mustache wax? You might promote my mustache wax."
Yeah.
You never know.
I wouldn't mind. Let me try the mustache wax.
See
if it's
how it works.
Okay, you know what? All right, I fuck with this. I'll promote this.
Saying?
And there's nothing wrong with that. But
no.
A guy like Joe Rogan.
That's his boy.
He does not support everything he promotes.
Yeah, I don't.
He'll say he does.
Yeah.
Well, I support them because they give me money.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I don't know these things.
Is the product actually good, Joe?
I don't know. We about to look at
Awful,
Liquid Death.
He's got 20. He's got 50 different sponsorships. You got to go down the list and check. You know every single one of those.
Probably not.
Come on, now,
probably
Joe.
not. But
I got some words for Joe.
Thing is, if Jive got his podcast and they were like, "Hey, just talk about this and we'll give you an extra $10,000. It's 30 seconds of your life."
It better be something that I would support. I don't
Well,
give
yeah,
a
then
fuck.
I'd say no.
You could offer me $1 billion. Let me see what it is, like the mustache website
He's
did.
the money. He's all about the money.
Job, we'll give you $1 billion. Okay, and you know what?
How did I turn into this money-driven dude? Like,
Because you said if the podcast goes sold, he's like,
If it ain't about the money.
No, calm down.
Listen.
We ain't selling to the first motherfuckers.
listen.
Look,
Listen. They were like, look here.
how much we talking again?
We really enjoy your podcast. How about we give you guys $1 million a piece?
And Justin, stop saying the word fuck.
Dang.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
We got a
I ain't doing
problem.
it.
We got a
Exactly.
problem. But no, and dude, I always said this, and I hope this doesn't get fuck.
So
Probably shouldn't say it.
say whatever you want. You can
Okay.
say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just no names.
One day I
no
might
names.
have y'all take this down or edit this part out. Hopefully nobody sees it. But I'm hoping
Nobody
At least 40 people
And
might.
this is tricky. I probably should say, but I'm a big mouth, man. I always say my plan, and that's what the villain always does. He
Yeah.
always says his plan before, and that's what always fucks him up.
Yep.
But I'm thinking, I do this comedy thing for a while. Let's say I get an offer to go on Saturday Night Live,
There you
right?
go.
You stay there for a couple years. I hate Saturday Night Live. I would go there. I would sign up just so you guys get used to seeing my face. You'll say, "Oh, okay, he's a pretty funny guy. I know him." Then I would leave Saturday Night Live and talk about how shitty it is. And I always hated it, and I wanted to bring back Mad TV. And then Mad TV would bring back Ari Spears, Bobby Lee, and the people that I actually think are funny.
There you go.
Key and Peele.
Shout out to Bobby
That's where they
Lee,
came from. They came
Tiger
from Mad
Belly.
TV.
They did, but
And it was way funnier than Saturday
they
Night
probably
Live.
wouldn't be interested in coming back.
Well, it's better skits.
I'm going to pay them $1 zillion. Okay?
They probably wouldn't be interested.
They
You don't
come
think so?
back.
Well, this is an all-new version of Mad
So
TV.
you got to get new comedians.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah, you're right.
Collect,
I'm bringing you guys
collect
in.
the new ones that you know.
Let's start up a new Mad TV.
We
Y'all
could,
want
we could just start up one.
And it'd be way better than Saturday. Because Saturday Night Live wasn't even funny when Eddie Murphy,
Well,
Will
Gumby?
Ferrell,
Gumby, damn it.
what was his name? Chris Farley.
Chris
They had the
Farley.
funniest people.
Yeah.
And I watched the skits and I'm like, this ain't funny.
It's TV.
But
You forget.
Chappelle's show was funny. Chappelle's show was hilarious. The
Yeah.
skits and everything. And
Yeah.
Mad TV is funny. I always thought Mad TV was way funnier.
What about Living Color? I like
Oh, yeah.
Living Color was
Hell yeah.
great.
Living Color.
If you guys don't know about Living Color, go
It's-
back and check that shit out. That
this
was
is
like
good stuff.
that was like the originator for all the other ones, to be honest.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed that one the
Hell
best.
yeah.
I love the Living Color, man. I never
They had
missed
like,
that shit.
they had actually, I want to say Laugh In.
I mean, I don't know. Probably.
Saturday Night Live and then Laugh In. No, was Laugh In
Oh, the
before?
show.
Yeah, was Laugh In before
I've
Saturday?
never heard of
think-
Laugh In.
You should look up Laugh
It
In.
might- I
was
heard
back
of-
in the 60s.
Is it anything
Briefly.
like Saturday Night Live?
It was a
Yes.
variety show.
Okay.
Yeah, I know
I
Saturday.
have yet to see one funny episode of Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live.
And look, I liked it a little bit when they had Bill Burr on there. It was a
he
little
was on
funny.
there?
I thought was he just
He did his monologue when
Okay,
he was
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
He was saying some borderline, edgy kind of stuff.
He's always borderline in his comedy. He
Yeah.
like he has no he's no
He just-
fan of him.
He
I
just
keep
didn't go
telling
as
him
Bill Burr didn't go as hard as he could have went on
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, he didn't really. At first, I thought he did, and I was telling my family, "Y'all gotta check it out." They're like, "This ain't funny."
He
And
kinda
I watched
went
it,
in.
and it hit me. I was like, "They're right. He didn't do as much as he could have did." But Bill is all right. Bill is okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm
Him
not.
and Chappelle, they're
I'm not-
okay.
I wouldn't say. I disagree with putting Bill Burr and Chappelle in the same sentence.
No, because they're both. They talk about the LGBT,
The societal
Yeah, they
issues
talk about
and,
society's issues, but they don't go as far as they really could go with it.
Maybe I need to visit Bill Burr again.
If-
He's just not one of my Mount Rushmores. I'm not saying.
Oh no, I'm not saying
But-
he's a Mount Rushmore by no means.
But just remember that anybody you see complaining about cancel culture is full of shit because they can say whatever they want to say.
Yeah,
They just don't want to lose the money.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
remember that.
I've always told him I'm gonna. I mean, I'm just not an ignorant person, so there's things I'm not gonna say. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
No, I get you.
But I'm not gonna hold my tongue and not say what I believe. And if I say something wrong, I'll apologize. I'm not an ignorant person. You know what I mean, by any means, but I'm just not trying to censor myself. And I already know. I don't want to say I have a problem with authority. Like I said before, somebody said that. And that was funny coming from somebody who's a bitch motherfucker that has no authority outside the walls of a business. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
That's just hilarious to me.
That just kills me. Like when
Yeah.
you got these people that have position and rank in certain companies that think they all of that.
outside the walls,
They don't mean anything to anybody.
nobody.
You know?
Nobody. So, you know what I mean? So to me, that shit's hilarious. But so I have a way of talking. You know what I mean? I'm not disrespectful, but I don't respect. I don't respect positions. I respect people.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what position you're in and what authority you think you have.
Right, yeah.
If you're a fucked up individual, you
meaningless.
ain't shit to me. Yeah. So, I mean, certain people believe in their heads though that they're important.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? And
You can
that's,
tell it. And you know what? Professional open mic.
oh,
Professional-
They got
open-minded.
that mentality.
And see, the problem with them is they've been doing it for so many years, so they feel
can't
like
tell me
you ain't
anything,
shit.
You're nothing.
Exactly. And it's
Like
just-
I've been
It's an
on,
attitude that they
I've been
got.
on dry hump specials. I had 3 dry hump specials. How many did you have?
Okay. All right.
Damn.
I know who you're talking
yeah,
about. there.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
That's a
it
good poke.
too. That's
He's on the list too. That guy.
yeah,
I
yeah,
put him on the list.
for sure.
He was one of the guys. He told me when I first started doing comedy. He said, "Look, I don't know." He was looking at the way I was dressed. He said, "I would drop the whole get up you got here. I know you're trying to be funny." I said, "No, wait a second." I said, "This is the way I actually dress." "Oh, so you're not doing this for comedy?" I was like, "No." "Okay, well, I would at least address it when I get on stage because that's what everybody's thinking when they see you. Why is he dressed like this?"
Right.
Like I said,
you
I
need
will
to say
vouch for that.
uh,
This is a jive
Top
outfit.
5 worst comedians in Cleveland. I'm telling you, we can get the shirt made. We put the actual government names. If we could, we put the social security number right next to it.
Then
Right.
you're
No,
getting
full-
sued.
Yeah, you definitely get
maybe
sued
maybe
on that.
pushing the
Then
line
you're getting
there.
sued. Any comedy coming up, guys?
Well, Friday. You gonna be able to make it Friday? Front
Yeah, I
stage?
believe so. Yeah, I believe it'll be my first time going. I really need material for that because the material I have now
It's
is
geared for
geared
everybody.
towards those other
Yeah.
comedians. I know they're not going to be there. Right?
Yeah, no,
Probably
no,
not.
the ones.
All the
you're
people
talking
there.
about.
You
cool.
don't know.
I mean,
You're right, I don't, but I wouldn't want
We
any
don't
of y'all
know.
to take it.
No,
No, y'all know where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
Y'all know what
yeah,
I'm talking
but
about.
like,
y'all.
like I saw faces that I was surprised to see.
Okay, all right.
So you don't know.
Any of the guys
Yeah.
I hate?
No,
I didn't think.
I don't
That's the
know.
thing. I don't think any of the guys that I really.
You never know.
yeah.
You
Okay,
never
what about
know.
the guy? I'm not gonna say his name. Tall. He's tall. He's black, and he's got braids, and he wears glasses.
Dark
Was
skin?
he there? Really dark.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, if he wasn't there, then
All right.
I kind of need him to be there for me to do my set. But
Ah,
and I just want to make sure he hears it. I don't want it to.
well, you just put it online. I'm sure somebody will run into it.
Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should specifically make a video for each one that I think is not funny. Is that legal?
Yeah,
We can do
well,
that.
I mean, I guess if you don't call them out personally, but even then, if it's on stage, it is what it
Well,
is.
you'll be perfect for like they doing verses. You ever saw those advertisements for
Oh.
verses?
How can I do a versus? I'm not good at and that's what y'all gotta understand. As much shit as I talk about these guys, I'm not a roaster.
Yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
not a roaster.
No, you
I
just
just don't like their comedy. I don't think they're funny. I think it sucks. But it's past that.
you got nothing.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
nothing. I can't. There's no
I'm not
back
big.
and forth.
Yeah, I'm not big.
They
on
can
that.
find a million things to say about me. Oh, you dress like an idiot.
But that's
You look like El DeBarge or whatever. You look like
Pootie
I've heard
Tang.
it all. Yeah, Pootie Tang. Yeah, dude, John Armstrong. He kept saying that. He's like Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang.
Ah, see, I said it
I
first.
thought it was cool, but
I said it first.
I'm like, man,
You should have said
Is
one
that
more
ever
time,
not
my
gonna be-
Damien.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
said Sadate.
Say
Yeah,
that
Sadate.
thing.
Yeah,
On the
my
runner
Damien.
cam,
On the runner
motherfuckers.
No, no, because when I fucked up the other night, when I forgot my shit, he's like, silent job. I said, that's a good point.
Right?
I said, maybe next week I should just come up here. Me and my little brother was talking about that. I told
Not
her,
saying
like,
anything.
and see how long I could go without saying anything. Maybe they would say, oh, okay, if you're not going to do comedy, no, wait, I got some jokes.
Yeah.
And then I hit them with the jokes.
See,
That'd be kinda
the
cool.
beautiful thing is, and this is what I love about this dude, right? He's so comfortable and not giving a fuck
Yeah, I really
about
don't.
anything, and that is a gift that you just can't teach.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When you go up there and you're just, I'm just like, I just love it. I sit back and I just wait.
Yeah, well, I wasn't always like this. Like I said, this like 3 months ago. It was like, boom, just a change. I said,
you had an
why do I give a fuck?
Hey,
Yeah, it
man.
was like, why do
That's
I give
life.
a fuck?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anybody else dealing with that shit in their own personal lives, it's
You can
okay.
get over it. Yeah,
It's okay.
and that's the thing. I want to show people that you can actually get over these things. But the way to get over these things may not be the direction you want to go.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jive. That could have been your initial intent to not give an F and go up there. But I think you got bit by the bug, man. I think you like the reaction from the audience. I think you,
Oh no, I do because it's,
I think you got bit by the bug, man. Like you gotta, it's something you gotta do. Like you
Yeah.
it's fun, man. I
Right?
like
Yeah.
That's why I
it.
said.
But you can say whatever the fuck you can do it in whatever style you want to do it.
Yep.
And some people don't tell you this. You can do it. Just make sure it's funny.
Right.
I don't believe in that. I mean, because it's not ever going to be funny to everybody in the world because
Exactly.
humor's subjective.
Yeah.
Humor is
So,
subjective.
it may
but
not
at
be
the end of
funny.
the day, you do want people to.
Okay, Kramer, for example.
I used to be a Kramer
And this
fan.
is the thing. Kramer got on stage. He said what he said.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I'm done with him.
I said, Kramer, I said, you all right. You were on stage. There should be no limit to what you
But the-
say.
but the problem
no matter
is-
how hateful it sounds.
Problem.
Because that could have been an act. You
Yeah,
could've- and I know it wasn't. I know it was coming from an actual place of hate.
That's
But-
what I'm saying.
I want to have that freedom to, what if I want to put on an act and act like I was racist? And then say, oh, I was just fucking with y'all. I'm not actually racist.
That's different.
I'm just trying to get a rise out
Well,
of y'all.
you had a joke when you said I want to. We should get rid of everything I hate.
Oh,
You named some things, and then you said white people.
people, yeah.
And then you said no, I'm just kidding. I don't like.
I said carrots are
I
fine.
don't like ranch with my
Yeah,
carrots.
Yeah, no, I said ranch with carrots are fine. Yeah, I said the carrots are fine when you eat them with ranch. Yeah. That was, and I know that was kind of crossing the line. You know, I saw
No,
some people
yeah.
looking a little.
It was funny.
I'm like, wow.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
That's
But y'all know
why.
I'm fucking around.
Well, that's like Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live when he came out and they're like, "Kill the white people,
Oh, okay. I didn't even see
hey, make them hurt. Kill the white
that. Okay, I
people,
didn't see that.
but buy my record first." They were dressed
hear
in
that.
dress and shit.
That's actually pretty
They
funny.
killed the white people and
They all
Bobby
left.
Redford.
Like there's a bunch of white people in there watching
Like,
the show,
oh,
and they
this is-
started doing it. They all started getting up and leaving. There was like
Yeah.
one black dude dancing.
See,
Like,
that's what I like to see. I like to see more
that was a
pushing the
good
line.
skit. You gotta
know?
check that out. That
Yeah,
was a good
that's
skit.
that's what I'm saying. So much we could be doing, but people are so focused on making sure we're not offending anybody,
Well, the
and making sure everybody's
Beautiful thing is
having
the
a good
internet.
time.
The internet, man, you can do whatever now.
Yeah.
Post that shit. I mean, it all depends on what platform. We all know YouTube and certain places are starting to censor shit, but
Yeah, and that's the shitty. That's actually why I really like to go out and do content. You can't censor
you can't
somebody
censor.
live.
Nope.
I mean, they can
No.
kick me out. They can kick me out, but that just gives me a story to tell.
Exactly.
Hey guys, look, I got kicked out.
Yeah.
What is this about?
Hey,
Exactly.
have you
like,
ever
what?
been kicked out?
Yeah. I told you guys my
Yeah.
first time
Yeah,
going to
he was
LBG.
booing.
Yeah, you told me, but you didn't
And
tell
no,
me.
yeah, check this out. The first time, this is my first time doing comedy. I go out, I sit at the table with the other comedians, okay? And first, I'm already getting attacked. Well, I don't look at it as an attack. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
The guy says, I forget who this guy was. I haven't seen him since. He's like, wow. He said, what happened? He said, did you go on vacation and get lost and somehow end up here?
What the fuck?
And I said, I'm sorry. Was that supposed to be funny?
Right.
And he said, who the fuck are you? I was like, oh, I'm just a comedian. He's like, how long have you been doing comedy? I was like, oh, this is actually my first night. Okay, so you don't fucking get to tell me what's funny.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, yeah, I was like,
That
hey.
sounds like a professional.
That
Man,
sounds
he was a
exactly
professional
like
open
a
micer.
professional open micer.
I haven't seen him since. I thought that was funny.
Really? You haven't seen him since?
I thought it was funny how riled up he got.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this chick, I won't name her, but y'all have met her before.
Okay.
She, I don't know how, we were talking about New York.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, oh, well, I've been to New York. I said, oh, yeah. I said, maybe you should have stayed there. Maybe you would have gotten funny. And she gets pissed off. She walks out. And then she opens the door. She says, what the fuck do I got to do? Suck dick to be funny?
Okay.
I said, no.
Wow.
I said, no, you wouldn't be funny if you did that. So she gets more pissed off. She talks to the host. We all know the host.
Yep.
Can't stand him.
Yep.
And she talks to him. He comes in. He's like, all right, you're pissing everybody off. You got to go. I said, oh, really? I said, what are you going to call the police? I said, no, I'm not going to call the police. I was like, good. Looks like I'm staying. He's like, okay, well, I'm just going to get security if you're not going to leave. So he actually got security. I know y'all know the big guy behind the bar.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, man, I mean.
He
I
didn't
was like,
yeah.
really? I was like, are you serious? He's like, well, I mean, he asked you to leave, so you got to leave. I said, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and I got kicked out before the show even started.
Wow.
Which is-
You got fired on your off day.
Well, I wear that as like a badge. I'm kind of honored to
Yeah.
be thrown out for
Yeah.
speaking my mind. And it just shows, it goes to show you, this comedy thing is not at all what I thought it was going to be. I don't know if it's the climate we live in today.
Well, if you
or-
wanted some booze, you should have came last night.
Yeah, I
Whoa,
love booze.
yeah, boy.
And that's one of the things that really set me off. When I figured out we couldn't boo,
Yeah.
I said, wait a second, this
Yeah,
is a
right.
joke. He's joking, right? I thought it was a joke because I figured we're all comedians. I said, no, that's a fucking joke, right?
Right.
He's like, no, seriously, don't boo or heckle. I was
What's
like,
wrong with
you
heckling?
gotta be shitting me.
I mean, I try not to. I give a lot of courtesy. I ain't gonna lie. I give some courtesy.
Let's
man.
go to Showtime at the Apollo, y'all.
Oh,
Let's go.
hey,
I want
I'm-
to see Sandman. I want to see Steve Harvey. I know he ain't the host anymore, but bring him back.
They don't really have Sandman either.
Oh, no.
I don't think so.
Maybe we need to create our own Apollo in Cleveland.
Cleveland is an Apollo.
What do you mean?
Because Cleveland is a tough crowd. Look, this you.
No, but it's
we're
not-
talking about the city.
Yeah.
That actually threw stuff at Tupac.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I wasn't around for that. I was young.
When Ludacris first came with Fantasy, they was throwing shit at him.
No, that's funny.
Damn.
The fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song too.
I was at the show when they booed Charlie Murphy,
Oh.
Ooh.
and I was mad because I paid tickets. This is the only city I know that people will pay top dollar to be haters.
Actually, I like that. Now, this is good. I didn't know we were living.
They would pay top dollar to sit in front of your show and hate on you.
Dude, this is
Really?
great.
And
This is
throw
going to
stuff
work
at
in my favor.
Look at.
I'm about to put Cleveland on the map.
You're the best
Because
city
I'm the
out.
only guy that's okay with being hated. Like, I love hate. I embrace it. I
Right.
think I'm the guy that's going to bring us comedy.
I'm
comedy
waiting,
back.
man.
This is
I'm a
exciting.
fan.
I
I'm a
didn't know
fan.
that. I didn't know all this took place. You've given me hope now.
Well, if you listen to any of the older rap music, a lot of the performers skipped Cleveland. I don't know why.
Not
they
Bone
did.
Thugs. We love Bone Thugs,
Well,
right?
Bone Thugs was from Cleveland.
Yeah.
And I bet you they're going to, damn, man. See, I'm not going to get the hate that I want. They
'Cause
probably
you're
going to
from-
love me. Yeah,
they definitely
me.
gonna love
Hey,
you.
I've only been here, so
Yeah.
Well, hey.
I'm going to tell them, I say, I'd like it if, and that's the thing, I've been trying to do this thing. Like the other night I was out at the karaoke bar and I was getting a lot of compliments. They said, hey, I like your style. I like your mustache and stuff. I said, can y'all find something mean to say? To kind of balance out,
You're not an asshole though, man.
No, I just wish the same way we give out compliments, we can give out,
Insults.
yes,
Well, you
the
did
same
that.
way. And it can be taken the same way. Like, hey, you got a big ass head. And I'm not actually saying that.
Oh, I
But
know.
if somebody was to, hey, you got a big ass head. Like, yeah, I got a big ass head.
Trust me, they
It
come
would
up
be
to me.
nice.
Ooh.
Well, thanks.
Well, that's why.
Those are your teeth?
Yeah,
and
You
that's
don't
what,
want to do
stuff
like
like that.
that?
and that's what I said. That's where Fatso came from. Like if somebody said, "Corey, you fat," I'd be like,
Yeah.
"So."
yeah. Now, that's
Fatso.
funny. I like that. Yeah, see,
Is that where
it's just-
Fatso came from?
It's, if we could get more comfortable with insults, I mean, we would have so much more fun.
Well, you can't take
You would-
yourself seriously. That's the
yeah,
thing. I know my
laugh at
flaws.
yourself sometimes.
I know my flaws, so come at me. I mean, that was the beautiful thing about growing up with my buddies, because they fucking held no fucking.
Yeah.
They fucking told you what the fuck was up with you.
Here's
so.
the thing with me. It's like things that you're aware of. Why would you tell somebody they fat? You don't think they know they fat? Or why should you have to tell somebody they stink? They the first person to smell it.
But what about when you tell somebody they're good looking? We already know they're good looking.
Eh,
Do they need
that's-
to hear
I think that's
It's
subjective.
just the same kind of
It's
thing.
Well, no,
subjective.
that's so you can try and they some like, oh, thank you. You want me to suck your dick?
Oh,
That's
okay.
what you're hoping for by
You know how I
saying,
feel
hey, you
about-
look good.
You
girl.
know how to see.
No, I mean, because the truth of the matter is, you're not going to be appealing to everybody,
No.
Right.
and
What about that?
and it feels good if people compliment you. Compliments make people feel good, and I don't see there's nothing wrong with making people feel good.
Well, maybe I'm wired a little different because the insults make me feel good. I
Insults make you
love the
feel good?
insults.
I think you just like people trying to be
it-
real, because
well-
people are going away. They're becoming too fake. Is the
That's
problem.
true.
What-
That's
A
the
lot of
problem.
fakeness.
Yeah.
If you were a bad-looking dude and nobody told you were handsome, you would feel a certain way.
I would think it was funny if somebody told me I look good because they'd be like, wait a second. Did you take a good look at me? Because
People are subjective,
you're looking at me
man.
from the right angle.
Hey, man.
But yeah, but you know what? It goes back to just like the comedy thing. You may not be funny here, but somewhere out there in the world,
Right.
somebody thinks you are the funniest motherfucker
Right.
they ever met.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You just
That's
haven't met
what I'm
them yet.
saying.
So
maybe.
Exactly.
so far Fridays are definitely at the front stage,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, front stage.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I hope I
I'll
got
be
some
there.
material. I'll be there, but I may just be spectating.
What else we gonna
Anything,
do?
anything else coming up?
Well, cause see, look, they switched me to days this week. Obviously, we know how that goes. I don't know what time I'm getting out.
What about Wednesday?
I still got 1 week of work. You know what I'm saying? Wednesday, I want to do something.
I want to do something.
I gotta
Wednesday,
try
too.
out this new 5 minutes, man. I gotta
I
round
wanna-
this in.
I
and
want
try
to do
it
it
out.
at another
I'm thinking
club.
LVT Wednesday, but I think I might want to go Hatfields because
Well,
I
that's
can't
Thursday.
go Funny Stop
That's
Can I go
Thursday.
Funny
Like,
Stop?
yeah. Why can't you go funny style?
Because I'm cool. I like a lot of the people that go to Funny Stop.
Yeah, let's do the funny
No,
stuff.
There's certain area that I need to go to get these jokes off because it's targeted for a certain
them.
audience.
Yeah.
I can't have a bunch of guys that I like and say, because it wouldn't be no reason for me to do that.
It's still kind of the same group too. I mean, in a sense.
Mm.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Cause I'm trying to gauge this new 5 minutes, and I know at LVT we don't get the response I need
Oh, yeah,
from
and
the
it's
crowd.
so long, you got to wait. And I was thinking, actually, LVT might be the bad place because everybody just steps outside. No,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what? Maybe before my set, see, that would be a good entrance. Hey, I need y'all to actually come in. I've got some, how cool would that be, though?
You know,
Imagine that.
I'm not saying a particular place, but that's sort of the premises of the professional open micers came from. People come in and they do their
You
set
step outside and
and they
smoke.
bounce
Yeah.
like they dope.
It's like, fuck you.
Don't stick around and watch
Shout out
other
to
comedians.
Zaza.
Yeah.
He was telling me that he performed in LA and it was an open mic, and he said the rule was you can't just bounce after your set.
Oh,
You
I
had
like
to-
that.
You had to at least watch 2 other comedians before
Yeah.
you bounce.
Okay, yeah.
I like that
What's
rule.
wrong with
That-
that?
that was
That's
dope.
a good rule.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was dope. You go in and do your set. I mean, what's wrong with watching the whole show?
Man.
Mhm.
Well, because they look at it, and some people try and hit multiple, but we know they didn't leave and go do another mic.
Unless
so.
you really actually gotta go.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I
that's
just
what I'm
can't
saying.
believe that's such a genius idea I just came up with. For me to open that door. You know, they're smoking their cigarettes. I say, hey guys, I need y'all to come in. I got something I want to
That
tell
is good, especially for that place.
Well, like, that's going to catch them off guard. They're going to be outside like,
Like, who the fuck is
Like,
this?
who do
Come
you think
in.
he is?
What are you
Right,
talking about?
right.
Yeah, we'll be in
Is he
there.
about to make fun of us? Or what is he about to do? I like that idea. That's actually kind of genius.
I know, but I want to try my material.
How exciting is that?
That is good.
Well, because the material
well,
is
see,
specifically.
I mean,
No, I mean, I know it's specifically for that.
I want to do something special.
I'm going-
Man, I got something special.
I'll tell you something that I came up with off camera.
What's that?
I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I came up with. Remember my skit that I was gonna come up with?
Yeah.
okay, all right. Well, we'll
Yeah.
get to
It was for the audience.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, they probably wouldn't like that too much.
Yeah. It's tough, man,
See, I
because
like that.
and not only that, you don't want to waste time because you look. I always told him, and that's why I started from the beginning. I'm trying to build an hour about my life. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to go do a show. The goal is to come up with, because you got to have 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever the
minutes.
case. So the way I started building it is,
5 minutes.
5 minutes at a time, talking about my life. If
Yeah.
I'm going to go up on stage and do an hour, it's going to be this. If this is all I have and I die, this is what you're going to know about me and how I feel and everything.
Right.
So to waste time on motherfuckers that ain't got
Well, no. Wait a
point
second.
in
This
my
isn't a
life.
waste. This is how I feel. This is our
True,
life.
True.
This
true.
is what I see on a week to week.
We both, all three
It's
of us,
personal.
all three of us have different comedy styles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I love that.
That's the
I
beauty
love
of it.
it.
yeah.
That and that's why, it's like, yeah, I don't care about Justin hearing my jokes, or I run stuff through him sometimes, or sometimes I just want to surprise him on
Yeah,
stage
yeah,
and get a genuine reaction from him.
yeah.
But he was so excited when I was like, dude, why are you excited about me going up performing and you don't even know if I'm funny or if I got materials or not?
It don't matter. It don't matter. Because I know he's natural, you know what I mean, in
Yeah.
conversation, just like you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? People may not get it. I'm excited to watch somebody I know go up
Yeah.
on stage and do their shit, man.
Hell
It's just, and that's the camaraderie I think that we're hoping to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
In this
and that's
whole
the thing. I don't want people thinking, and I think this may be one of the problems that they have, really seeing where I'm coming
Do
from.
you see something flying around here? I see
Yeah,
you.
I saw some dust or something. That was
Okay, because you waved, and I was like, where's the little motherfucker? I'm going to get him.
But
But I'm sorry.
what,
Go
was
ahead.
what the hell was I saying? No. I can hate your comedy. I can think you suck. But as a person, still
Right.
think you're a cool guy. You
Right.
know, it's like
Right.
Well, I ain't gonna say his name. Man, there's so many people that come to mind.
Yeah.
But there's a guy that I think he's the nicest guy ever. I don't like his comedy. I don't think he's funny. But he goes through his material. He doesn't forget his shit like I do.
Right,
So I always tell people. It's like the other day I told a guy, I said, look, that was a really good performance. I didn't think it was funny. I know you didn't see me laughing, but you performed it well. You didn't forget your shit.
See, and that's
You're also looking at it from another way. I think all of us as comedians, we look at acts different way. And Justin is always telling me, you didn't laugh at nobody's shit. And I'm like, yo,
I
Jay.
didn't think anybody was funny.
Well, no.
Not funny enough to laugh.
Well,
I thought they were funny, but obviously they weren't funny enough to get a laugh out of
well, certain people do get laughs out of me, but overall, I think as a comedian, we look at comedy a little different. And certain things you might say, oh, I like the way he did that. Oh, that comeback was dope. I see what you did there. That's how we looking at it.
Yeah.
Now. So, but you gonna catch. I get laughs. Certain comedians out there that I think is laughs. Oh, the newer generation. I think J Dub is funny, and I think Ron G is funny. I think that's his name, Ron G. I follow them both on Instagram, and I think they pretty much made me laugh. I'm not saying nobody else can make me laugh,
right.
but I'm fans of their work. Comedy is subjective, and ultimately the goal for me is to, make people feel better, smile. If you're going through something, and if I can make you laugh, take your mind off of it for a second, that's what I get joy. I get paid from that.
I'm focused on like the entertainment aspect, I guess. I'm focused on putting on a show. Is it entertaining to watch?
Right.
Or are you sitting there like, next? And I would do that. I would love to run one of these comedy shows. Like be the guy that hosts it.
Well, see, that's the thing.
You can do it.
We just got to find
a spot.
Find a spot, pick a day, and just be consistent with it.
And how about this? How about
tell
me if I'm going too far. I think this would be great. You know how a lot of the hosts, they say, this next guy is really funny, you're going to like him. How'd they introduce me? This is one of the worst comedians I know. I don't know why the fuck he's still doing it. Ja!
If that's how you want to
That'd be a hell of a...
You should ask.
Now you got to work your way up. Everybody's expectations is lowered now.
Right.
People are like, who is this guy?
But see, they might find that funny. Like
to me, that's hilarious. I would die laughing if he introduced somebody.
But if somebody
like
introduced him like that, I'd be like, no, this dude's going to be funny.
You would find. Oh, damn.
The problem is when somebody's like, "Man, this is the best joke writer I know. This is the funniest guy."
How
they
many
get up
nice
there.
things you gotta say
Shots
about
fired.
all
Shots
these
fired.
And they're not that funny.
That's what I mean.
man?
That's what I mean. And that's where that thought came from. That's exactly
That's
where
all
the
I'm
thought came from.
saying.
It's like, this is the
That's
funniest.
all. Yeah.
He's one of the funniest comedians I know that's been. Is he?
Yeah, right.
I watched him. I didn't think he's funny at all.
Yeah.
I thought he sucked.
Right.
So, are we doing anything Wednesday?
Yeah, I mean, we could talk offline about where we're gonna go, but you know what I'm saying. Wednesday, I'm open to Wednesday, even possibly Thursday and Friday. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It all depends on how my schedule.
That's why I was
plays
asking
out.
because I'm definitely going to be out Wednesday and Friday at the front stage.
Yeah, front stage.
Severance, old movie theater.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go there.
Dude, that shit was fun, man. People they weren't having it last night though, boy. It was.
I'm gonna have to see. I'd like to see this.
It was tough.
That's what I want. I want a tough crowd. I want a crowd.
The first shout out to everybody that was out there.
Shout out to everybody.
People, we still did our shit. Comedians out there.
We met some cool comedians, and that's what I like.
Cool good group of people that came out. We had a good time. I mean, ultimately though, it was rough. I mean, first couple people were just like, "I'm off stage. I'm getting off this one."
Oh, they left before.
I'm abandoning shit, bro, boys.
Wow.
People,
I would never do that.
Man, people were rough, boy.
I would love to do that. I would love to, because I never got a reaction where it's like, boo, you suck.
They were like, tell it. I mean, it was
like, we waiting on you to tell a joke.
You don't know how much of a smile that would put on my face.
A group of 67-year-old people that didn't
I might cry. So how happy I would be. I mean, I might cry tears of joy. Because that's all I ever wanted. Was to get someone to just say, you fucking garbage.
But you're not. That's the problem.
But to me, of course, to me.
I mean,
they have every right, and that's all I want is people to express.
Wait a minute. Didn't you tell us that somebody told you that you're not funny and to work on your material because you always?
Oh yeah, right. Well, it was after I told the guy I thought and I don't know if did we talk about this already? Just earlier off camera.
I think we talked about it off camera.
So the other day
Sorry for repeating it, but this is kind of
the other day we were at this. I was at my show and I fucked up. Of course, like I always do. I forgot my material. So there was a guy who told me to check out his podcast. I checked it out, listened to 20 minutes of it, cut it off. So I see him, he's talking in the group, and I say, hey, man, I say, hey, I checked that podcast out. Thought it was awful. I thought it sucked. After about 20 minutes, I had to turn it off out of sheer boredom. I said, I don't know what you got to do. Maybe spice it up. And this is where I went overboard. I didn't have to snap. I said, I don't know what you got to do. And this is, I know I crossed the line here. When I snapped my fingers, I said, I don't know what you got to do. Maybe add some sound effects, some music, something, man. It was awful. And he took it okay. He's like, okay. But another comedian jumped to his defense.
Okay.
To say, well,
that's what it was.
Yeah, how about you fucking get some more jokes? And how about you remember your stuff? This is like the third time you went up and you forgot your stuff. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I did forget my stuff.
Shout out to all those professionals, open micers up there.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to sincerely thank you. It's been an honor to have you.
Yeah,
on
I know
the
we've
show.
been talking forever. How long has it been? I got to do the work
I'm
pretty
saying a
soon.
little over an hour or so.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't want to.
234.
I know y'all episodes are usually
50.
an hour, a little over an hour.
Yeah, man. But we have a special guest.
sorry,
Yeah, man.
It's been
I
fun
love
talking.
the honor to have you on the
Yeah,
show.
Man,
Man.
we can go for another 4 hours.
Right?
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
look.
We can talk all day. if y'all
Trust
want.
me, I've already told him. He's like, man, we got to cut it.
Let me call them, tell them I ain't coming in. You about to just... Because I love talking.
Shout out to
That's what I'm
Javier.
saying.
What's your Instagram? How can people get at you? Where can they find you at? Your music and your comedy?
Oh, shit. Okay, the S?K, that's my little artist name for music.
And what platform is that on?
Oh, you find that on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube.
You got any iCloud?
Wait, I don't know what. iCloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know that.
You don't know what iCloud is? That's like storage.
I didn't mean to say that.
SoundCloud. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where I
right.
started. SoundCloud. If you put S?K, you'll see SoundCloud and stuff. And everything else right now, I've got this name, silent.jav. That's my Instagram.
Yep.
Or silent space JAV.
Okay.
It's a
It's an underscore or just space?
oh, just a space.
Okay.
I think on YouTube. If I change my name, I might not have changed it.
I think it's
I don't know.
S?K on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Y'all will see me around.
Yeah,
Don't worry
yeah.
about it so much. But
Yeah.
focus on these guys. They're putting on a good show. I like this podcast.
Oh, thank
you.
I support it.
Yes, you do.
Y'all are
Appreciate
cool
it.
guys,
Thank
and
you.
I love talking about comedy. Man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and there's more to come. Like I said,
we're gonna have you back on there. We
hell
gotta
yeah.
we gotta go through our list of other guests, the people that showed interest. We see you. We working on it. We're gonna have you on here.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of that. We gotta get it scheduled further in advance. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? See what we can fit everybody in, but definitely gotta look forward to
This is our first guest. I'm excited.
Yeah.
right.
Dude, and wait till I get on that Joe Rogan, man. I'm gonna flip that show upside down.
Oh,
I'm calling
good.
out Joe.
Oh,
I'm calling him out.
Get it,
You know?
get it. Hey,
If he probably wouldn't invite me. You know, he'd be like, nah, not him. He too
You're like,
controversial. He
Nah.
gonna fuck up my advertisement. You know?
you gonna put it on advertising.
You gonna mess
fuck
up
my
your deal
ass.
with Arizona and shit. Like, no more Robert Palmer for you.
Look, I know you got your
Arnold
ads,
Palmer.
Joe, but hold up, I brought my ad with me, so you know, I got this Arizona tea thing. Yeah,
I've been working on it for a while now.
Let me get to work, man. But they fire my ass.
All right, shit. All right, everybody, you can check me out, Just Full of Comedy, Instagram.
And I am the_great_Corey, COREE on Instagram, or you can just reach us both on the Midnight Paco podcast.
That's right.
And this episode of the Midnight Paco podcast is brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probates, divorce, wills and trusts, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you
right.
Right.
That's motherfucking right.
And she's also coming up with a mental health thing as well. So look out
a lot
for
of
that
people
too.
need that.
Yeah, lying.
A lot of people.
Especially open mic.
Some of those professional open micers need. I'm telling you, man.
All right, everybody. Thanks for checking us out this week. Give it up to Silent Jive.
No,
Peace
yeah,
out,
yeah.
everybody.
Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. 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 Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.